Please stay tuned as the stream is being set up and the Monterey Sports Network's broadcast will begin shortly. Hello Wildcat Nation, and welcome to another Monterey High School sporting event. Please stay tuned for the Monterey Drugs pregame show as the Monterey Sports Network will bring you all the play-by-play action from the First Volunteer Bank broadcast booth immediately after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. Looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
All right, well, Wildcat Nation, welcome in here to this rocking gym this afternoon. We're getting ready for a broadcast of the Monterey Junior High School Junior Wildcats against Wilson Junior High Warriors. Looks like the crowd's gathering in. Looks like we're going to have a good turnout tonight for this ball game. They've got the sound system cranked and ready to go in here tonight. So this place is rocking. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We're going to have a couple of more guys join us here in just a minute. Mr. Neil Markham's going to do play-by-play. Jeff Elrod's going to take care of the stats and run do the producer job tonight. Take care of all the commercials and things like that. My name's Rick McNeil. I'm going to be doing the camera up on the upper ledge. As soon as them guys get in here, we'll turn them loose. We always want to – the first thing in the pregame show, Monterey Drugs pregame show, we want to brag on our social media fans. Folks, we finally reached 900 followers on our Facebook page. In fact, right now we have 109 as of today followers. So I know the Wildcats appreciate that, and we appreciate all the support for these kids. Over the last 28 days, our posts have reached 3,499 Wildcat fans. And of those fans that we reached, there's been 1,982 of the fans clicked or shared the post. So got a lot of activity going on our Facebook page, and we appreciate the support. We appreciate the folks getting on there and sharing and communicating with us. On YouTube, we're up to 470 subscribers. In the last 28 days, we've had 4,082 views, and there's been 649 hours of viewed videos on YouTube. We've gained 11 subscribers. Couldn't be more proud. When we started this thing out, we thought if we got 50 followers or 50 subscribers, we thought we're smoking, but it's far exceeded that, and we appreciate everybody that's helped out and subscribed and been a follower. And the ones that check in on Facebook and YouTube and you don't hit that subscribe button or the follow button, we'd appreciate it if you would. We'd love to get to 1,000 Wildcat fans on our Facebook page as far as the followers. We'd love to get 500 subscribers on YouTube. So we got this whole junior high season coming up. We got the football season's winding down. Our high school basketball, the girls and the boys both, they're fixing to kick off and start up. So we'd appreciate we just hit that subscribe button or and go on our Facebook page and hit the follow button. We'd appreciate it, and I know these kids would too. So the recent purple and white game that we did, that was Monday night. So far we've had 190 views, and this game that we're going to broadcast tonight, so far we've had 1,144 views on YouTube of this Wilson Monterey game. Some of you folks that's watching some of these games, like I said, hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate it, and it lets us know that you're out there and tuning in to our broadcast. Little side note here, we got the World Series going on as we speak. It's the Braves and the Astros. Every year it's a marquee time for Major League Baseball, and for the last 22 years the Braves hadn't made the World Series. They've made the postseason several times, got put out, but this year they made it all the way to the World Series, and I know there's a lot of Braves fans out there, and I know that you're rooting for that Tomahawk team down there in Atlanta, Georgia. But right now they're tied up 1-1. Last night Atlanta got beat by Houston. I think they're traveling today, and they'll wind up playing tomorrow night at Atlanta, Georgia. So we'll keep you updated, and I know you folks are on as far as watching series and things like that. We just wanted to bring that to your attention. Other sports that's going on here at the present time, we talked about that just a little bit earlier. Our football team is kind of winding down the season and getting close to the postseason. Got one more game to go, and that's tomorrow night. Tomorrow night out here at Medley Field. It's a home game against the Wartburg Bulldogs, and the Cats have to win this game. They must win this game. If they do, and if other things that transpire, they could wind up in second place and host a playoff game up here on Medley Field and on the Monterey High School campus. But before we get to that point and talk about the playoffs, we had something transpire today that Mason Bowman, of course, any Monterey Wildcat fan, any Monterey nation knows exactly who number 4 is. He's been in the recent Class 2A Mr. Football conversations, and in fact, he has been nominated as a Mr. Football candidate in his junior year, and that is an awesome achievement for that young man. He's well deserved of it. He's worked for it. He's got a team around him that's supporting him. He's got a line that blocks for him, and it's just awesome that he's even in the conversation, let alone getting nominated for that. While we're on that thing, let's throw in a little bit for Grant Hoover. He is actually a member of the South team in the All-American Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia, January 31st. I think he's going to be starting center down there, and that's another awesome achievement. This team has exceeded expectations all the way around. Got some outstanding players on this team, and I know they're going to pick. I know they've been in a slump here the last 2 or 3 games, but I believe they're going to pull it out Friday night and fool everybody and get back on the winning track. We got one regular season game left, like I said, and of course one regular season in the playoffs left. But number 4, Mason Bowman, has had 182 carries for 1,501 yards averaging 8.24 yards per carry and totaling 14 touchdowns in 9 games. And that is an awesome feat for a junior in high school for sure. On defense, from his linebacker position, Mason has 46 tackles. 6 of those were tackles for loss. And then to put the icing on the cake, he maintains a 4.1 grade point average, which is awesome. It's hard to do that, let alone playing the way he does and practicing and as much involvement that he has with the football team. And I guess putting the fire to the candles, he's only a junior. He's going to be back next year. So it's been a good year so far this year, and it's not over yet. Look forward to good things from Mason and Grant and all the other players. The seniors have done a really good job, and if I started mentioning them, I'd probably leave some of them out. So I'm not going to do that. But it's been an awesome year for the 2021 Monterey Wildcats. Listen, folks, we're going to take a break right quick, and we're going to come back in for the second segment in our pregame show. We got a couple of guys that's showing up here, and we're going to do some things. Y'all hang around, and we'll come back right after a word from our sponsors.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
All right, folks, we're back in Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium. This place is rocking, Neil.
Man, there's a lot of people already here. I'm surprised.
Way before the ball game even started.
That's exactly right. Hey, we were talking, I guess you were talking before I got here, about Mason Bowman and what he's doing. Spectacular job in high school football right now. He has been unstoppable right now. He's out for the Mr. Football candidate right now. So he's got 1,501 yards. He's got 182 carries. He's rushing about 8.24 yards a carry, 14 touchdowns. I know that we're flipping the script. We're here for basketball now, but we're going to jump back onto that in just a minute. We're being joined by Coach Hoover now, the boys coach for the middle school team. And Coach Joey?
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Did you hear a word from the Lord is what I want to know.
I think I heard something like, sit down and shut up.
Oh, wow.
I'm good with that.
Wow. I wasn't going there. I was just like when you were walking across the floor and you heard somebody yelling, I didn't know if you were like.
The thunder roared, the lightning flashed, and I
Really?
seen waves coming up in my eyes and everything. So.
Did you?
Yeah.
the Lord has blessed me with a good set of pipes.
There you go. We definitely heard something going on, and it got your attention. So I'm super excited. Hey, you had a Red Boiling Springs game recently, didn't you?
You could say that, I suppose.
You did.
Yes.
Won't you let me know about it? Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, our first half we didn't play so well, and I think that's putting it mildly.
Okay.
We were shell shocked. I think they come out in a press a little bit. That didn't really hurt us. We did not pass the basketball very well. We looked and didn't see the open man anytime. We let them do just whatever they wanted to, basically. They run a high-low offense. They run anything outside they wanted to. We just didn't close out. We didn't rebound well. First half, we just didn't play good at all.
Well, I think if they shot it from the parking lot,
it went in.
They could make it. If they shot it over their head, not even looking at the basket.
Yes.
Wow.
It's crazy. I mean,
so they just didn't miss.
They didn't miss.
When you know what, and there's games like that. There's games where teams just don't miss, and there's games where they miss everything, and
yes.
you couldn't buy a basket. You couldn't do nothing about it. It's one of those things, I guess.
We tried different strategies. We tried different. Let's see. We did 1, 2, 3. We tried 4 different lineups. I think at one time in the first half, nothing seemed to work. Nothing seemed to click.
Wow.
It's just the way it was. Of course, I sort of said a couple of things I shouldn't have, and I had to sit down for a while. That goes without saying.
Gotcha.
But however, I do some things sometimes that people don't realize to motivate my kids.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you got to do what you got to do. However, I did think that it worked because we played the tail of 2 halves. Let's put it that way. We came straight out. I think we scored the first 4, if I remember correctly, and we rebounded a lot better. We finally settled on 5 good players, whoever that was at one time. It doesn't matter, but they seemed to click, I guess you could say. But we didn't. I don't think we ever got it underneath single digits, did we? Right?
Close. It was 10. It was 10 points.
We got to 10. That's true. And I think we were at the line going for the 9th and 8th points deficit, but we just didn't make it. So, but other than that, we played a good second half or first half. If we could have turned that completely around and played 4 quarters, I think we'd been fine.
You can't say this, but I can. The Stripe Shirt guys got involved in the second half big time.
Really?
Okay.
Man, there's been games where that happens, and there's games where you just can't do anything about it, and it is what it is. It boils down to sometimes you have no control over that.
True.
And trust me, I've been there. I was just writing you a little note right here. I've done that. I've been there. I've had to sit down a couple of games, and there have been a few games I've had to walk out of the gym. So
I've done it once, and I'm embarrassed to say it, but I did. But and I shouldn't have then. But like I said, sometimes I do things to motivate kids. I do.
Right. And that's a strategy people don't get unless they coach.
Yes.
And they're a little frustrated, and they are trying to spark their kids to play harder or differently. I've done that countless times, like out into the court and get the technical, and they're all on me, for it. But I've been very diligent about making sure they knew.
And in my defense, it usually works. I mean, I just have to say that, and sometimes, I've been accused of being a Mike Krzyzewski protege when I get on the floor and bang my hands on the floor trying to get everybody's attention.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever it takes. I don't care. I mean, if boys ain't playing well, I'll do substitutions. I'll press. I'll go to the 2-3 zone. I'll go to the trap. It doesn't matter. If I have to yell and scream, I'm going to. If I'm going to be quiet, I need to. But I'm a teacher too, so I can give you the stare, and I can stare you down like you never believe. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So you just have all those tricks in your bag, and you got to use them.
Well, I'm thankful you've never given me the teacher stare. That might have scared me right out of school. You know what I mean? So I got to watch out for that out of you. I can tell.
I'll say this: all 4 of my sons have got it, and they just cringe up into a ball when they see it.
Well, it's the parent thing. We get it. We know what's happening. Well, what are you expecting tonight? What's going to happen with your boys tonight? Is it going to be a madhouse of a game? What's it going to look like for you?
It's going to be intense. I'll say that. We're separated schools by 12 miles by road, probably about 10 and a half as a crow flies, shall we say.
Right.
These boys play together, play baseball together, play travel basketball, whatever. They know each other. There's 2 first cousins that's going to be playing tonight, so they know us. We know them. Unfortunate thing, they have a new coach this year, so I don't really know much about that. However, we did play them in JV at Burks, that last week before fall break.
Right.
And I got a kind of an indication about what might happen, but you never know. I mean, anything's possible.
That's true.
usually Monterey Wilson is probably the biggest game of the year, if not the biggest game of the year when we play. So we're going to try a couple of different things. I'm going to keep that to myself, and you'll see it after a while. But
nobody's going to catch you right now. You can tell me. Nobody's going to say anything.
We're going to pressure ball like you wouldn't believe.
Really?
We're going to trap as much as we can. We're going to play a little man. Might throw a full court press or two. Maybe. Yeah. I'd say it's probably coming. We're going to run 2 guards through point guard. Do whatever it takes to get them out of their offense. Get them off their rocker. And, we'll see what happens.
Hey, I like that game plan. I think that's perfect. I mean, that's exactly what I would have done if it were me. If I knew I was going to have a tough game, I'm going for the strategies that will work typically in kids sports.
Yes.
So, once you get into, older, like more mature high school players and college players, that stuff doesn't always pay off. But in an instance, in some things, it really does pay off when you look at what college players do that you can break down to the next level.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, so that can be fun to watch. I've used a series of things over the years coaching that I know work, and I've seen kids score 20 points in 3 minutes.
And it's very possible.
Yeah, because of the way you do certain pressures and that kind of thing.
Well, I've been accused of being a Pat Summitt protege, and if I am, I'm good with that. Defense and rebounding wins basketball games. Offense may sell tickets, but that's what's going to win you championships is on the line and in the purple. I mean,
in the paint,
if you dominate, you're fine.
That's exactly right.
The 3-point line take care of itself. That's my opinion. I could be wrong about it, but I mean, the more we can score inside and get those big boys in foul trouble, the better off we are. Like I told my bigs the other night, my 4 and my 5s, I said, hey, if you get inside, they double team you, kick it back out to 2 or 3. It might bust a 3 in your face. You never know.
That's exactly right.
They should open up for you inside.
Ball rotation.
It works. It works when you do it right.
What do you know much about the girls? We're about to see them in about 15 minutes. What about the girls teams?
I know Wilson's girls has a really good point guard. I can't remember her name off the top of my head right now. Her last name is Riley too. Mahala Riley, that's her. Yes, they lost a couple of 8th graders last year that was really good too. So. Our bunch here, when they want to play, they play well. So we're looking for a good game for them tonight. So we'll see.
Well, we'll see how they fight it out tonight on the court. We're super excited about watching basketball again. Hey, it's that time of year, we're starting to convert over. Usually into football season, you start seeing middle school come out, and then when football season ends, you're kind of full-blown middle school for a couple of weeks, and then boom, you're into basketball season, and that's kind of where we're at currently.
It is.
Tell me, since you teach here, tell me a little bit about the morale and the attitude right now about the football program that's going on up here.
I think, honestly, it's probably the highest it's been in quite a while, even since the 10-0 season a couple of years ago. They're looking for it because we moved up in classification, and it's been, coaches took his lumps, but you can say one thing about him. He didn't shy away from anybody, So, and that's only going to make you better for postseason. He talked about this today. He said, if we play our game, we should be fine against Wartburg tomorrow night. He said, if we don't play our game, anything can happen. Because,
that's exactly right.
On any given night, any team can beat anybody. So, as far as our morale goes, the teachers are behind him. I know the administration is. We're up in the booth all the time, running the clock and y'all calling the games and stuff. I think it's where it needs to be. It could always get better, of course, but they're fine right now.
That's exactly right. Well, Coach Hughes has done an absolutely fantastic job with those kids, and I know taking one kid out of the rotation for them doesn't normally put a kink in the armor, but it can, as we've seen. And we know what an outstanding athlete and student Mason Bowman's been for Monterey High School. You can't brag on that kid enough, but there are others
that has to block for him.
That's right. They block for him. They run with him. They catch. They pass. They throw. There are other kids out there that are doing fantastic jobs. You look at the quarterback, number 18, Matthew Montgomery. You know that
having a fantastic year.
Having a fantastic year. Without blocking, without being able to do some of that stuff on the line, Mason Bowman doesn't get the carries.
No, he doesn't.
To get where he's at. So you look at the Grant Hoovers and
Carter Charlton.
Carter Charlton out there. Sometimes you see Byron Borjas out
Jeff's
there.
Boy.
Colt Elrod's out there.
Sir.
We see kids out there playing the game in the trenches that they don't normally get recognized for. But
they should.
We got a stable of running backs that people just don't realize.
Yes. I agree. Totally agree with that.
I dare say we would have had a different ball game if we'd had Michael Allred in Oneida. You know, he went out right at the very first of the game and never played a lick.
No, he
and
didn't.
that's somebody that people don't see a lot of, and so they don't recognize. They recognize the Bowman name, and they watch for it. But with that, Michael Allred's ran the ball fantastic this year for Monterey.
And he's gave Mason a rest here and there, and a play or two off here and there, and that hurt him the other night because, he almost had to play every snap. So,
That's exactly right.
That's the way it is.
It's a tough night for him. We know what'll happen, but, we're just excited the football program's doing what it's doing right now. But to say that, we're super excited. I'm a basketball guy anyway, so and you know that.
Oh, yes.
But I'm super excited to be back in the gym and watch this year.
And today came out the Mr. Football candidates. Mason was one of them. He could be back of the year. You never know. Or Mr. Football for 2A. And hopefully he'll get that.
Well,
first time in Monterey history.
Yeah, that would be a huge shot in the arm. With talking about football, we'd be silly not to talk about what's happening in Cookeville right now, Cookeville High School.
Unfortunately,
Gary Maynard leaving after 42 years of coaching.
Yes.
He's been outstanding.
Of course, his career speaks for itself, doesn't it? I mean, it really does.
It really does, and you can't brag enough about him and what he's done for kids all over the Upper Cumberland. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to see that he talks like he talks, he walks like he walks, and he lays it out there on the line. And it's going to be a hard one to replace.
He's one of those, you get what you pay for, and what you see is what you get with him. And you got to respect that, as far as it goes with the coaching community, because, he could have probably took a couple jobs here or there different and moved up to whatever he wanted to.
That's
he chose
exactly
to stay
right.
at home. It's okay. But hopefully for, CHS, maybe they'll get some new blood in there, recharge that program, build it back where it needs to be. They just had a down year this year. It happens. It happens to all of us.
You're exactly right. It does happen. The bigger schools seem to survive that a little better than some of the smaller schools, but here come our girls out on the floor now to get ready to warm up a little bit, about 10 minutes before game time. But you think about that, what a huge impact the guys had. Which makes me go, what kind of impact are you going to have? What's going to happen? Are they going to remember Coach Hoover? Are they going to remember school teacher Hoover? What are they going to think? What do you think about that?
What about made me cry? I'm going to remember being a good person. That's all. I can coach I can win 100 state championships. If I don't do my job and make these boys into men, making them good citizens, make them respectful in the community, do what they need. I didn't do my job. That's the way I look at it.
You're exactly right. A lot of people look at, hey, it's wins and losses, but to people who coach and deal with students and kids all day long, it's not about that.
I love it when a boy comes back later on. Matter of fact, the other night, one of them came back. I think it's right after the game was over, took my hand and said, Coach, do you remember me? And I looked at him real funny. I said, I know exactly who you are. And he said, I'm going to tell you something. I was on drugs for a while. True story. He said, I was on drugs for a while, and I remembered something that you told me. I'm as good as I'm going to be, or I can be even better. So I got off of it, and I'll tell you what, Neil, I broke down crying. That felt so good that I didn't do anything special. I just made him play. I made him hustle, made him do this and that. He was headed for White Plains at the time, and administration came to me and said, hey, could you put him on the team? I did it. And I made him work. I didn't hold him for nothing. I said, you're held accountable just like the rest of us are.
And that's not being a coach. That's changing somebody's life. And that's what it's about a lot of times. And people don't get it. Sometimes they want to knock us for coaching and doing the things we do, but they don't realize that we're coaching life more than we're really coaching a sport. So
it can be a lonely profession. You really can. They don't, people don't see what we do in the background. I mean, come and watch practice one time. You see how intense we can be.
Yeah.
And you see how I can pick somebody up. And if you're going to mess up, I'm going to get on to you. But however, the next play, I'm going to be your biggest fan or your biggest critic. I'll be one of them. That's the way it's going to be.
Exactly right. That's what you got to do. Hey, we've been joined by Mr. Elrod down here. Jeff, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good tonight, Neil. How about y'all?
Doing well, man. You got any good news you want to tell us about? No,
I don't know. We'll see how everything goes tonight and tomorrow night.
He's looking at these two nights, getting ready for the first night. And let's see what happens here with middle school basketball. Jeff, thanks for joining in and helping us out tonight. We appreciate it.
No problem. This is always a good game right here. I mean, really, it's Wilson team, but really this is two Monterey teams here.
It is. Yes.
These guys are going to come up here and they're going to play. In a couple years, this is going to be your varsity squad for the high school.
Yes.
between these two teams, and it's always a good friendly rivalry. It's usually an intense game.
Yeah. Well, intense is what I was thinking. Last year's game was pretty intense. We had some. We call them slobber knockers for a reason because they get in here, man. They go at it, and we're just super fun to watch. But man, it can be intense sometimes.
Well, playing on the playground or in the backyard, you always want to beat your best friend, or you always want to beat your cousins or whatever, and that's what a bunch of them are. So like we was doing a walkthrough a minute ago, and I said, whatever you do, this is a game I want to win more than any other entire game of the season, and that's just the way it is.
Oh no. I always got bit in the hindquarters for saying stuff like that.
Well, hopefully we won't tonight. Anyway.
It always came back to get a hold of me, and I was like, dang, man, I can't believe this. So,
but it is. I mean, it's fun. It really is because, we know their kids. They know ours. I can look across right there. I've got 1, 2, 3 cousins. I've got an uncle sitting right there. So, I mean, it's all family. That's what it needs to be. That's fine.
Hold on, an uncle?
Yep.
Oh,
sure
my
do.
gosh. And cousins. That's kind of scary.
Yep.
Hey, let's change the tune here. What's going to look like for high school basketball this year? Do we know?
I'm looking for good things. I really am.
Well, there's some big program changes that have happened up here in Monterey. We've got 2 new head coaches for high school boys and girls.
We'll have to go do a commercial break and pay some bills.
Okay, pay some bills. All right.
That's right.
You've been listening to the Monterey Sports Network. We'll be back in one moment.
All right.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcats Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. Now, welcome back to the Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium here. We're in Wildcat country going on right now for the middle school, and we're super excited. Basketball season's kicking off again here. Jeff Elrod's joined me. He's going to talk about the rosters for both the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Warriors. Jeff, what you got, my friend?
Well, we've got a roster here for both teams. Your Wilson Junior High School Lady Warriors are number 1, Grace Farley, who is a 7th grader. Number 5, Mahala Riley, who is an 8th grader. Number 10, Lydia Anderson, that is a 7th grader. Number 11, Abby Stepp, that is a 7th grader. Number 13, Kiara Shadwell, that is a 7th grader. Number 20, Ella Stevens, who's an 8th grader. Number 21, Cora Phillips, who's an 8th grader. Number 23, Julie Awanazon is a 7th grader. Number 25, Macy Cook is a 6th grader. And number 30, Callie Cooper is also a 6th grader. Melissa Phillips is their head coach tonight. On your Monterey Junior High School Lady Wildcats roster, we have number 1, Kinsey Reed, who's an 8th grader. Number 11, Ava Underwood, who's an 8th grader. Number 14, Kaylee Cook, who is a 7th grader. Number 15, Kaylee Key, who is an 8th grader. Number 21, Emily Janik, that is an 8th grader. Number 23, Elisa Phillips, who is a 7th grader. Number 24, Haley Trevethan, who is an 8th grader. Number 25, McKenna Wittenberg is a 7th grader. Number 30, Miss JC Lane is a 7th grader. Number 32, Leah McCormick is a 7th grader. Number 42, Leah Garza is a 6th grader. And number 00, Miss Callie Robertson is also an 8th grader. And Dustin Aggie is the head coach for the Wildcats.
Did you say double aught?
Yeah.
I've heard that before. I'm not sure where double aught came from. Was that something? Was that a throwback from a TV show?
I don't know.
Jethro Bodine.
Probably.
He would say aught or double aught quite a bit. Hey, we're rolling down to a minute before game time. Here come the teams back to their respective benches, and they're going to play the national anthem, and we're going to get going here in just 1 minute. We're going to take a short break when they play it so we can listen, and then we'll go from there. We'll come back with some live game action. So if we get quiet, that's exactly what we're doing. But we're super excited. Hey, I had heard that number 5, Mahala Riley, the 8th grader for the Warriors, is a girl to watch tonight.
They say she's pretty good. She's got a brother here at the high school. He's a football player, and he's doing pretty well. And he's actually had to sit out this season due to an injury. He played last year. So she comes from an athletic family, good folks, and we'll have to watch her. A lot of these girls, they're all going to be up here in a couple of years, so it's going to be interesting. They're enemies now, but friends later.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just, like we said earlier, a good rivalry to watch. So, hey, we're in their 8 seconds here. We're going to take us a quiet break so they can play the national anthem. Here come the cheerleaders out on the floor, and we'll be back with you to call this game in just 1 moment.
And the Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium, where tonight your Lady Wildcats and Wildcats will host the Warriors and Lady Warriors of Wilson Elementary. At this time, would you all please rise and gentlemen remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Boy, Joey.
Well, a little bit of a problem there. We just heard something happen with our music. The national anthem stopped, but we did have one prospective fan start singing, so he finished it off for us. You couldn't hear it on the air, but that's okay.
That's right.
And here we go. The starting lineup for the Lady Wildcats.
Yes.
Grace Farley, number 1, the 7th grader coming out. Number 20, Ella Stevens, an 8th grader, gets the start for the Warriors. Number 5, Mahala Riley gets the start. Macy Cook, number 25, gets a start. And number 11, Abby Stepp, is coming out to hit the floor. And here come our Wildcats. And the boys are out making a line, the boys team. And here come the girls, 00. Callie Robertson.
Number 24.
Haley Trevathan, number 24. Number 15, Kylie Key.
Number 30, JC Lane.
JC Lane, number 30. And number 32, Leah McCormick. I believe we got a couple of kids that have played a little ball here. And I know we're going to get excited. Let's see what Dustin Agee, the head coach for the Lady Wildcats, does here on the floor. He's already talking to his girls. They're getting set to jump the ball off here.
We covered a few of them last year, didn't we, Wayne? Or not Wayne. Wayne's on the camera. This is Neil.
Wayne or Neil or who. It don't matter. You can call me. I can take that. That's easy. Wayne's not too terribly ugly. Look at him up there, poor guy.
Yeah, he's up there in the catbird seat.
That's exactly right. He's got a bird's eye view right now of what's going on in the gym. Here's number 32, Leah McCormick, jumping the ball for Monterey. And Monterey gets the tip, and here goes number 24. Blows right past everybody, passes off to 00, back to 24. She fakes, drives in, goes in for a layup, and rolls over the top of the rim.
Gets her own rebound.
Gets her own rebound, though. And there's number 30 missing an outside shot. Now the ball's on the ground. It's turned into a wrestling match. She can't get up. That is considered a walk. You're not allowed to get the ball and stand back up after you've been on the floor.
Got to throw it to somebody, don't you?
Yes, sir, you sure do. You've got to get it to someone else. Monterey's ball underneath their own goal, going for a stacked inbounds play. Number 24 takes a three-point shot. She misses, rebounded by 15. And it's stolen by number 5, Mahala Riley, for the Warriors here. Let's see what they do. They're throwing the ball up, long shots by number 1. And there's a big rebound by number 11. She's on the ground, and they're going to call a jump ball. Abby Stepp down there getting feisty there underneath their own goal. Lady Warriors ball as they get ready to throw it back in. And easy, looks like play there. It gets stopped, and they're going to get it. Oh, nope.
Callie Robertson.
There's 00, Callie Robertson coming out of the mix there with the ball, and she's got kicked out of bounds.
Yep.
Lady Wildcats ball, 24. Haley Trevathan is handling the guard position for Monterey. Back over to 00 to 30. Back to Trevathan. She takes a long three-point. It bounces off the rim by number 32. McCormick there gets knocked out of bounds by the Lady Cats. Warriors ball.
Went off Key, number 15.
Kylie Key.
Yeah.
She's an 8th grader. Here they come. Here come the Warriors. And here's a lot happening. And there's a steal by 00. That's right. Callie, I believe, has a brother that played.
Their cousins.
They're cousins.
Yeah,
okay.
Aiden?
Yeah.
Yep. He's actually injured. He's not going to get to play in the boys' game, but he's still 8th grader.
Yeah. And here we go, Wildcats ball. They're getting it underneath their own goal. There's 24 up and shots no good. Rebounded by the Warriors, and they're going to call a push foul against number 24, Haley Trevathan. Number 11 coming into the game, Ava Underwood.
A little over a minute into the game and no score so far.
Yeah, Kylie Keefe takes a seat for the Lady Wildcats. Here come those Warriors. Getting close to the timeline as they cross. Monterey's not giving them anything easy
Callie
right
Robertson
here.
with a steal.
Yeah, Callie Robertson there again with a steal. Dumps it off to her buddy on the other side. They miss.
Foul.
Yeah, there's a couple of shots there. There's a few. And, Monterey's had several attempts without a basket there. They're going to call a foul, a push, 5 blue. That'd be Mahala Riley with a foul. Well,
you're going to get fouls when you get down under there like that and that many kids.
That's exactly right. We've spread out there trying to find an errant pass gets picked up by the Warriors, and here come the Lady Warriors across the timeline, having a little problem controlling the ball. And there we go. Number 30 takes it away from them, and there's a foul called. Number 1, Grace Farley commits a foul. And here we go, Monterey's ball, and it looks like it looked like they were going to press there for just a minute. I was expecting to see a little press action out of the girls, and here comes the Wildcats across the timeline.
Traditionally, neither one of these teams have done a lot of pressing.
Yep. And here's a timeout by Coach Agee. He is going to take care of talking to these girls and finding out what's going on, why we can't score. You going to a commercial? Gotcha.
Sometimes
We'll be right
the
back.
fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here we go. We're live back here on the air, ready for some more Cat action. Hey, we've been joined by a, what do we call him?
The Beast.
The Beast. I think we nicknamed him Thunder.
Thunder,
Thunder on the radio, and they're the Cats trying to put up to get another score. They miss, and Warriors ball. Mason Bowman joins us. Matter of fact, what kind of accolades this young man's been getting? Dude, you just keep racking it up.
Yeah, I mean, just been working, and then I finally got nominated for Mr. Football. Not in the top 5 yet, but I'm trying to get the votes enough to get in the top 5. After tomorrow night, the voting ends, and then we'll know in about 2 weeks.
Who votes?
Coaches and media outlets.
So we can't vote?
No. Well, I mean, we're media, but I don't know that we could. Yeah. We'd give you a couple of votes real fast, my friend.
In a hurry, man.
Out of bounds against Monterey. It's going to be the Warriors ball. So tell us about your plans here. You've got your junior season going on right now. Next year's your senior season. Have you got big plans for senior football is what I want to know.
Yeah, I'm trying to beat the rushing record right now in Monterey. I think I'm about 1,000 yards away.
Gotcha.
So I mean it's very doable. I couldn't do it without the Lord. But
yeah. Well, that's good to hear. We like to hear that. So you're 1,000 yards off, and if I do the math about right, you could push really, if you really push hard, 160 yards a game, just by averaging, right?
I'm about at 170, right in there.
So that'd leave you about 700 yards next year.
Yeah.
You think you can do that?
700 yards? Hopefully.
What was your goal this year, Mason?
1250.
1250. And you've exceeded
You've
that,
already
right?
got it. That's exactly right.
9 games.
Yep. I had to get that I had to get it next year also to beat the rushing record.
Yeah. Gotcha. Who holds the rushing record? That's what I want.
Dalton Phillips.
Dalton
Great
Phillips.
running back.
Yeah. I remember Dalton. Big three-pointer for Monterey. They missed. Yeah. Got a little basketball action. I know we love having people come in and talk with us. I saw you. I was like, come over here. We got to spit some words at each other for a minute. What kind of tough game plan Coach Hughes come up with for tomorrow night?
I mean, we're just trying to get back underneath our feet. We come off three hard losses. I mean, it's just been we haven't been clicking like we used to, but after tomorrow night, I feel like we're going to do a lot better. And I feel like the team's clicking a lot better. I just feel like we're going to do a lot better.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear. Yep. And you know what? You didn't play 3 soft teams and lose either. That's the thing about it.
No, we're 20 points away from being a 9-0 team.
Yeah.
We beat ourselves.
So it's something exciting to be able to see that you guys have you got a lot of grit. That's what we like about football, man. It's just not a lay down and quit kind of game, but you guys have done really well. We're super excited for you. You played a great Waverly team. They've been in or pushed for the state championship for years. They've moved up to 3A. You had a game at Stone that was just unlike anything I've seen out of you guys. I was surely expecting something good to happen there. Probably should have won that game.
Yeah, we should have won a lot.
And that's the way it happens. And then Oneida is just, we had an uncharacteristic night, but there were things out of your control. I think the good Lord said, we're going to go ahead and flood the field, make it a little harder for you to do your job. So,
well, I think the Lord has a plan for everything. I feel like He has a reason that we've lost these games. But I also think, like Coach Hughes said, that it's not going to matter what happens in the regular season. It's what happens in the postseason, and that's what everyone's going to remember. I mean, does anyone remember what happened in the semifinal team a couple years back?
They didn't have the best season. I remember that.
Yeah, I was ready to say, I kind of remember one. But
Well,
I
they
don't wanna talk
got
about
beat
two.
that
Well,
one
that's
big
what
game.
we're hoping to.
Yeah.
You want to erase that. We get it. We want to look for good things. So, hey, we're rooting for you guys tomorrow night. We're definitely rooting for you in the postseason. I'm not sure what that's going to look like yet. I think everybody's still kind of under the gun of seeing what's going to play out. But you guys control your own destiny.
Yeah, we do. It's all on us.
Well, Mason, we appreciate you stopping in. We're going to go back to some basketball action here. 2:18 left on the clock. 2-1 your score. The Warriors over the Lady Cats. Thank you so much, Mason.
Hey, Mason, before you leave, you kind of got a vested stake in this. You're a Wildcat now, but you grew up a Warrior. So who's going to win?
I like Wilson. I mean, that's where I grew up. I always want him to win.
Man, golly, Mason, we got to work on that. Off the toe of the Warriors goes out of bounds.
Well, it's like I said, this is really two Monterey teams here. So if you get down to it,
basically, yeah.
So I had to ask.
Yeah, they both come together in the end. So I mean, it should be.
I'm gonna put down Mason Bowman. Who he picked? If anybody else comes over here,
it's done rolled down now, Mason. You can't back out of it.
Yeah, he's picked the Warriors, and I'll have to let those. I'm gonna go down here in halftime. And let those girls know.
And I like the Monterey. I mean, not Monterey. The new Wilson
coach,
basketball coach for the Monterey. He's really nice. He's really did a lot with the boys.
Who is that?
I can't think of his name right off the
Is it Al? Is his name Al?
Yeah.
Al Wells.
Al Wells.
Yeah. He's doing a lot with the kids, doing a lot of footwork. I mean, just basketball handling.
So a little background information. I coached against Al 15 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, you did.
Did you win?
Yeah, we did. I won't rub it in his eyes, but hey, if I see him, I'll have to yell at him. He'll come over and talk to us maybe a little bit. All right, Mason, back to the game, buddy. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Mason.
We're in your corner.
Good luck.
We're in your corner.
See you, man. All right, back to live basketball action. Missed shot by the Warriors. The Wildcats get the ball. They're trying to get it out. They have to call a timeout to maintain possession. 4-1 is the score. The Lady Warriors over the Lady Wildcats. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back with you in 1 minute. You're listening to the Monterey Sports Network.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
Here we go, back to live action. Monterey's basketball. They get it down, into the middle, stolen by the Lady Warriors, and here they come across the timeline. Number 5 controlling the action. Mahalo Riley gives it up on number 20, and here's back to Riley. She shoots and misses. Great block out job by the Lady Warriors, stolen by the Monterey Wildcats, and here they come. Down the court, it's 1-on-1, and she goes all the way in. And there we score. 4-3 is your score with 32 seconds left on the clock.
Who was that?
Here come the Lady Warriors.
Callie Roberts.
And got some interested parents, and they're letting them know. And look at this, another one right there. Robertson with another steal, and she's going to the basket. She's trying to hand it off to 42. I think
it's Garza. It's Leah. Leah, that is April Garza.
Yeah. We had Leah last year, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
She plays for the high school this year.
Did we get it right?
Yep. We got some coming in here.
Here we go. A little switch out. Number 1, Kinsey Reed comes in for the Lady Wildcats. And
a little confusion
errant pass. Yeah, a little errant pass by the Lady Wildcats gets stolen. They're going to call double zero for the foul. That's Kaylee Robertson taking one, and second foul for her.
That's Callie.
Kaylee, I don't know. I can't speak, man.
Yeah, they corrected me the other night. Callie.
Yeah, it's Callie Robertson. I've coached her before, so.
She are blowing the buzzer here. They've had one sitting at the table, and they were going to send in another replacement, but it didn't happen. Number 5.
I think the ref seen them.
Yeah, here comes number 20, back to number 5. She shoots a long shot, and this is 4-3 is your score at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back with you in 1 minute on the Monterey Sports Network.
If you're looking
Looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired? Check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program.
And here we are back to live action. Girls getting back to the court. I do believe it's going to be the Lady Warriors ball on the side there, right at half court. Number 24, Haley Trevathan is out there. She's going to put a little pressure. They come in and put Garza on the ball, and they're going to call timeout right there. Official They're looking for a little space, official timeout. They're not going to let them suck right up to the sideline right there. They're going to make them stand back.
Yeah, that table kind of in the way over there.
Yeah, a little hindrance of a table down close to the floor. There's Garza with a steal. She's getting to the goal all by herself. Hands off to number 24, Trevathan. She goes up and gets fouled. They're going to call two shots for Trevathan. She's coming to the line.
Number one.
Looks like number one, Grace Farley, picks up her second foul.
Both teams have 4 fouls here.
That's exactly right. Trevathan on the line. She's about to shoot. It's up and in and out.
Went all the way down, come back out.
That peach basket didn't hold that one right there, my friend.
Nope, kind of rimmed out on it. Yeah, she didn't
exactly
get that home
right.
rim roll like we're looking for.
Well, made her get her warmed up here. She goes up for her second shot.
Get in there.
It's good, tying the score at 4-4. And here comes Trevathan to put a little pressure on the ball. They're looking to go pretty much a little press here right off the bat. Look at there. They're going to tie up the ball. Number 30 getting those hands in there. J.C. Lane.
Goes back to Monterey underneath the basket over there.
They're going to call a timeout. The Lady Warriors are going to take a chance to talk about it. They weren't expecting that. Monterey.
Holcomb.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Back to live action. Here are the Lady Wildcats getting it underneath their own goal. Let's see if they can convert this one. Garza's going to throw it in for them. And here we go. Back to live action. They're mixing it up, trying to find somebody. Number 15 slips in. Oh, and barely misses a tie-in layup. And there's a jump ball. Number 30 getting back into it again. Lane does not want to give that ball up.
Nope. Lane's
she's a pistol down there now. Yeah.
She got hurt the other night. I think she tweaked her knee or something.
And here comes a little press for Monterey. They're going to try to trap that ball down low, and there looks like almost a steal. It is a steal. Oh, it's
tied up again.
It's tied up again. I don't know how you don't foul somebody when you wrap your arms around their head. How does that happen, Jeff?
Not sure, but it's very carefully.
Very, very careful holding the ball as you hold somebody's head.
Yes, there's a skill to that.
Yeah. Yep, here comes Monterey. They need to go down there and score. Don't say anything, Coach. Let them go. Let's see what happens. Here's number 5 for the Warriors stepping up to put a little action, a little press on them. Number 30 gets the ball, and she's manhandled, and they're going to call a jump ball. Number 20, Ella Stevens coming in there and wrapping it up, taking the ball right there.
She's one of the 8th graders. They got, 3 on the team?
Let's see here.
Yes, sir, 3 on the team. Here we go, Warriors ball. They're trying to give as much pressure as they can. The Lady Cats, there's Garza trying to sweep through and get one. She
went back and forth.
Back and forth. It's going to be Monterey's ball.
So far, the
Grace Farley there had a little trouble keeping it on the right side there.
The striped shirts hadn't done too much damage yet, have they?
No, I just, I'm trying to behave up here.
They call it a whole lot looser in junior high than what they do in high
Number
school.
24, Trevathan, dribbles off her foot, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Warriors ball. Here comes Monterey with a full court press. It's man. Nope, they're going to drop back now, changing their mind. We do have, there's one on there, and here comes number 5, Mahala Riley down the court. Number 24, Trevathan Gardner, just stifling her game, it looks like. Trevathan just putting defense on. That's a picked up ball by Monterey. Here's Trevathan. That's a foul on number 25, Macy Cook for the Warriors.
It's like where Monterey gets the ball back.
Yeah, Monterey's going to get the ball there. It's a foul against the Warriorettes, or the Warriors, Lady Warriors. Oh, we throw the ball down the court, picked up by the Warriors. Here comes number 1, Farley, with the ball. And she's calling for help. She's trying to get somebody to give her hand. And they just called a foul on number 30, J.C. Lane.
J.C. Lane.
Listen, she's wanting to get in there and mix it up. Lane's going to take a seat on the bench. Here comes number 25, Wittenberg, in the game for Monterey. And here come the Warriors. The Lady Warriors around. Number 20 shoots a bomb and goes in for 2. 6-4 is the score.
Well, Lady Cats going to have to score down here on this end now.
That's exactly right. They've had a lot of missed shots. Look at 24 get to the basket. Oh, and she misses.
Ava Underwood puts it back up, no good.
That's 2 shots. Easy right there at the goal. And this one, Garza gets one. She puts it up, misses. Number 1 gets it, puts it in for 2.
Puts it up and in.
That is Kenzie Reed scoring for Monterey, making it 6-6 here. Warriors trying to have a hard time getting the ball down the court. They throw it in. There's Monterey attacking.
I don't understand why that's not a foul. I mean, she's laying in the floor, and it's 3 players
kind of jump on her.
maul her.
I know.
And then call a jump ball.
Well, they want continuous action, so they'd be more than happy to stop the game, just restart it so it goes game action is a little more exciting in that way instead of people laying on the floor, I guess.
Right.
Here's Monterey throwing it in at half court. It gets stolen by number 5, Riley. She goes all the way down and gets blocked. Oh, my gosh.
Clean
Look at number 24 coming out of nowhere. Trevathan blocks that one.
Very good block.
Yeah.
That would have been on the football field if the ball hadn't been there.
Yep. Well, and you know what? She just saved them getting 2 points.
Yeah, she did.
Trevathan did a great job covering up right there.
She's a hustler, man.
Yeah. Here's number 20 for the Warriors driving around. There's Garza jumping in front of her and stopping the ball, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds. It's going to be Monterey's ball.
They're not calling very many fouls.
No. And at this level, really, you got to let them play a little bit.
It's a whole lot more lenient than it is in high school.
You know, I was talking to a referee last night, and he said, you know what, at this level, it should be about teaching them the game. Look at the move number 11 just put on. Oh, my gosh, for Monterey.
Ava Underwood.
Ava Underwood just put a slick move on them. Here's Garza shooting one. Missed shot again. It goes out of bounds, but they're going to give it back to Monterey. 3:10 left in the second quarter. 6-6. Man, this is, what did we call it, a slobber knocker earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not anything to sneeze about right here. And they are going at it. Here's 25 controlling the action, giving it up to Trevathan. She's going to drive all the way to the hole. Oh, and it rims out again, and there's number 11 getting it blocked.
Yeah.
And it's falling into the Lady Warriors' hands. Here comes 11, Abby Stepp.
The home team, they ain't getting a roll, that's for sure.
That is exactly right. Maybe you just need to switch ends at the half and see what happens.
Yeah.
There's a missed shot by the Warriors. Monterey's got the ball, and they're going to call a foul right there.
Number 5?
25 is who it's on. Yeah, that'd be Macy Cook for the Lady Warriors catching the foul there.
It's her second of the night.
Yeah, Monterey's ball coming at them right here.
6th foul. One more, they're in the bonus.
That's exactly right. Got a little man pressure coming up right here. They're going to pick the ball up at half court. Trevathan's controlling the action for Monterey. And here she goes. She's going to get – this is the – how many times down the lane?
Number 11 just knocked that in the way.
Yeah, number 11 for the
Good
lady.
block.
Yeah, Abby
We've seen some
there.
good blocks tonight.
Yep.
She said, not in here, you ain't going to be.
Yeah, number 11 just mishandled the ball right there. It's going to be Monterey's ball coming right back at them.
That's Abby Stepp. She's a 7th grader. She'll be out there next year, too.
Yep, here comes Kira Shadwell, number 13 for the Lady Warriors to play. And Trevathan handling the action for Monterey. She's crossing the timeline. Jeff, what's going to happen right here? Look at this.
I don't know. We're taking it in.
Oh, man. That's just – it's Monterey's ball. It goes in and out of the rim.
Yeah, I know.
How many times have we seen that?
Somebody needs to take the lid off that one.
That's exactly right. Man, Underwood just took it to the hole. Had no problems getting there.
These teams are pretty even at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them definitely need to spend some time with some shooting drills and some layups at this point.
That's exactly
But it's early
right.
in the season.
McCormick comes in the game, taking Reed out for a minute, giving her a breather. And we're running a full court. Looks like man press. And we've got one safety valve, number 25, hanging out. McKenna Wittenberg there at half court. She's going to make sure nobody gets away right here. It's a man press. Nope. Yep, they've backed off.
Come back down.
Are they going to come back to it? Look at this. That'd be a little walk action. But look at Garza steal the ball, and it gets it stolen right back. Yep, that's a walk action by number 1, Grace Farley. The Lady Wildcats get the ball back. 6-6 is your score. 1:46 left.
You know, I like seeing on both teams, really. Both teams are playing very aggressive tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And that's good. That's something I haven't seen on either one of these teams in years past at times.
Well, that's good for Monterey basketball later on.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
And here comes Trevathan. She gets the screen right there by Underwood. She stops to shoot a 3, misses. It's picking back up by Trevathan. Underwood gets it. She shoots and misses. It goes out of bounds. They're going to give it back to the Lady Warriors.
I missed that call.
Makes 2 of us. Rick, did you miss that one or did you make it?
No, I was busy with Wayne up there on the camera.
Okay, I got you. Hey, I didn't ask you to. Rick, who you picking in this game right here?
I'm going to go Cats.
Rick's going Cats.
Uh-oh. We got jammed up here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is that Garza on the floor?
Leah
Looks like.
Garza.
Nope. Yeah, Leah Garza on the floor.
She's up.
Her head hit the floor pretty good. I was worried about that.
Bit.
All right, Jeff, who you picking right here?
I'll tell you what, from what it's going now, I think it's too close to call. This is
you gotta have an opinion here. You can't ride the fence, my friend. I need an answer.
Let's see how this foul shot goes. We'll go from there.
Yeah.
What? That's like a cheater move. I'm going Cats before she shoots. I'm saying Cats by 2 tonight. Look at this. Garza throws one up and misses. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Monterey's ball underneath their own goal. Jeff, I'm going to say did not commit.
At this point,
you know the worst decision that you can make?
Not making one.
Not make one.
That's exactly right. Neil said Cats by 2.
I ain't going to call it.
Oh, yeah,
score.
I'm calling the score. Cats by 2 tonight.
I'm going Wilson by 1.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm going Wilson by 1.
After you got pressure from us. Here comes Wilson with the ball crossing the timeline. Got 3 Lady Wildcats on her. She's not going to progress up the floor there. It's going to be the Lady Warriors ball on the side over there.
And the reason for that right now, they seem to be just a little more driven.
So you're saying Wilson, you want to predict by points or anything?
1.
By
Wilson
1.
by 1.
I think this is going to be back and forth all night long.
Oh, my gosh. I think we'll score more when we switch ends. That's where I think you're going to have a hard time.
And that's possible.
Yeah, because there's a lid on this basket down here.
There is. It looks like.
But they may take it with them.
Looks like number 5's
Let's
had
hope
to
it
step
stays
out of
on
the
that,
game.
on that end down there.
Mahala Riley down there having to take a seat. I don't know if she's gotten scratched or something, got a little blood on her, but they've made her come out of the game, giving the coach a minute to talk. Number 13.
He made a
Kiera
kicking like
Shadwell.
move. The ref did there.
Yeah, but I don't know if this young lady had a little something. She got scratched or something.
Coming out her elbow, looks like.
Yeah. Riley having a seat. Number 13, Shadwell, coming back in for the Lady Warriors.
Guys, we are surrounded by Wildcat fans.
That's
up here.
exactly right. And look at this. Monterey's trying to steal the ball and get to it. Who are they going to give it to right here?
Wilson.
I'm not sure you wouldn't call a foul in that. 2 blue jerseys smacking a white one around. Look at here. Throw the ball away, and there goes Trevathan. And she takes her time. She scores easy right here.
Get in there.
She does.
There you go.
Wildcats took the lead right here at the end of the half.
Wild Kittens there.
Wild Kittens, yeah.
That was number 24, right?
Yes, sir.
Trevathan.
That was a nice layup right there.
There we go, Trevathan again, and she's going to get to the hole. Look at this, going to the left side. She gets fouled by number 11, Step. So she's going to go to the line.
Her second of the night.
And 24 is shaking her head like, I know it. I know what I'm doing right here.
They're in the bonus now for the next 36 seconds.
That's right. Number 11, Ava Underwood, who's been.
Is this the first time the Wildcats have had the lead tonight?
No, I think we had it once earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew we tied it once. I couldn't recall our lead.
And here we go. Trevathan at the line, and her first shot's up. And bounces off the front of the rim. And here we go, switching Underwood out for number 30, Lane. Underwood, a big, tall, she's 7th grader? Oh, no, she's an 8th grader. She's tall. Trevathan up with her second shot. It's up in the air, and it's good, making it 9-6. That's a 3-point lead for the Lady Wildcats, 36 seconds left. And there's a walk right there. That's going to cost the Warriors the ball again. And it's going to give Monterey the ball underneath their own goal with a chance to score again with 33 seconds left.
We'll see what happens here. That it comes
here we go. Trevathan with a 3-point shot. It's up and in the air, way too high. The Warriors
rebounded by Warriors.
13's got the ball for the Lady Warriors. Gives it up to number 20. They're going to say that rolled off number 30, J.C. Lane, and went out of bounds. Going to give the Warriors the ball back. Lady Warriors on the far side of the court, on the side. We've got to stick with them right here. Can't. There we go. Almost another stolen ball by the Lady Wildcats. Number 25, Wittenberg, had her chance to get a hold of one. And they're giving the ball. It goes out of bounds. Hey, Wildcats get the ball right there. Look at that.
You can't change your pick.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah, he's
you see what I did? I did that on purpose. I gave some bulletin board material.
Yeah, there you go. Neil done wrote you down over here.
I wrote you down. Trevathan going up with 4 seconds left. Misses.
We got a lot of basketball left to play right now.
Got a whole half.
Right. It's halftime, guys. 9-6 is your score. We're going to take a commercial break. You've been listening to the Monterey Sports Network.
Please stay tuned for the Thornton Agency Halftime Show, where we'll recap the first half action as well as go over stats of the first half after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family, and we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Right back here in the Monterey Gym, the Troy Fast Memorial Gym. Jeff Arod's going to talk some stats with us really quickly. Jeff, we're going to get right back to game action, man.
Yes, we'll be back in game action in just a minute. Stats, there's not a whole lot to talk about here because it's a pretty low-scoring game. Your score is your Monterey Wildcats or Lady Wildcats are 9, and your Wilson Lady Warriors are 6. Right now, scoring for the Wilson squad, I've got 2 that I missed who scored on. Number 20 has 2, and number 5 has 2. Let's see, number 20 is Ella Stevens, and number 5 is Mahala Riley. And it looks like number 25, Macy Cook, has 2 fouls. Number 11, Abby Stamp, has a couple fouls. Number 5, Mahala Riley, has 1 foul. And number 1, Gracie Farley, has 2 fouls. For your Monterey Wildcats, you've got double out Callie Robertson. She's got 3 points and 1 foul. You got number 24, which is Haley Trevethan, who's really come alive the last part of that last quarter, who's got 4 points and 2 fouls. You've got number 30 with 1 foul, which is J.C. Lane. She's been in there really digging and rebounding tonight. And you've got number 1, Kenzie Reed, in there with 2 points. We're back to live action here, and you got Miss Garza taking the ball back down the field, been playing a little bit here. She ran it out of bounds, giving back to Wilson the ball. Looks like we're going to be doing a little press here.
Yeah, they're going to tighten it up a little bit, looks like. Wilson had the ball because Monterey won the first tip.
We'll see how they call that one.
And
looks like they called that one as out for Wilson. Gives Monterey
out
the
of bounds
ball
for Monterey.
No,
Wilson.
I don't think they did. I thought that one was going to go that way, but it was one of those that's really too close to call who touched it last.
He didn't give any. The ref didn't give any indication whose ball it was.
No.
So anyway,
Wildcats assumed it was theirs. Callie Robertson stole it. She's taking it in, going to try to get her a shot. Ended up doing a little bit of a walk right there, giving it back to Wilson, looks like here.
Nip and tuck just like it was in that first half.
It is. It's going. Nobody's give up this game yet. This is still a good ball game with only a 3-point game right now. It's anybody's ball game.
They ain't nobody back from Monterey.
No.
That's a quick retreat there.
You got to take advantage of those shots like that, and you got to get them in.
Yep.
Looks like they called the ball out.
To be out of position, Monterey really got back. The Lady Wildcats did on that.
They did
on that fast break.
They look pretty good out there.
Callie Robertson knocked that one out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've recruited us a camera person for the next rest of this game and the boys' game. We'll talk about that here in a minute. And Callie come up the floor. And she's
hurt her knee.
Got a call foul on number 20, Ella Stevens.
This don't look good right here.
And she's down. Callie's down holding her knee. Coach Agee going over there to check it out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for the junior high, we don't have a trainer on site.
No, only high school has a trainer on site.
Yeah. Hope they take care of that because they play just as hard as the high school does.
They do. They do.
But the camera person I was telling you about, I'm going to tell you guys about, is Mr. Jake the Snake Ratchford.
Okay.
He's up there going to run camera for us.
Good deal.
Yeah. Wayne's got to go. Cameraman's got to go to the dressing room in the third quarter in the girls' game. So he said the beginning of the fourth. So
Callie's up on her own power and limping off the court. At least she's on her own power coming off.
Yeah, that's a good sign. She probably tweaked it a little bit over there.
Probably did. Basketball is a rough sport on the knees.
Yeah, especially at this young age. For sure.
It is. It is.
Leah Garza into Trevathan. Trevathan down the lane and had it knocked away by Wilson, number 11, I think.
Yeah, that was a really good play. That's Abby Stepp. She's come a long way.
Wilson didn't get it across half court. Monterey's there and then finally got it back up in the front court. Number 5 drives on the right side of the lane. Gives it up to number 1, and Leah Garza is all over her, just about like glue.
Number 11 come in and get it. I think we can probably get a foul there on number 32.
Yeah, that's Leah McCormick.
Leah McCormick. And, here's the deal. A lot of people look at the fouls as bad. If you're playing good ball, you're going to get a foul every once in a while. That's just all there is to it.
If you don't get no fouls, you ain't doing nothing.
That's right. That's what I used to tell my daughter. If you're fouling, you're playing.
Right.
So you got to have a little bit. You just got to make sure that you
keep them in contained. You can't do them cheap fouls.
Yeah, you don't need those cheap fouls, or you don't need those stupid fouls.
That's good defense underneath that basket there for the Wildcats.
It is.
5 tried to pull it up, and there was three girls around her. Look at Leah Garza.
She is all over her.
She is.
Looks like we got her gathered. We're going to call
got a foul this time.
Number 24.
That's on 24. Here we go. Haley Trevathan.
That's her third of the evening.
She's about the only one in foul trouble, ain't she?
Yeah, nobody else has got over 2 as far as either team. She's the only cat with more than 1 foul. And really the only person in the game with over 2.
There's a jump ball and goes over to the alternate possession, goes over to Monterey.
I'll give these girls credit. Both teams want this game.
They're aggressive.
They're being aggressive. The Cats are getting more aggressive as the evening goes on.
It means a lot to both teams. I know that from last
year. It does.
Last year,
a lot of these kids, it's bragging rights. They go to church together. They do other activities together. A lot of them may even be family.
J.C. Lane puts up a 2-pointer up no good, and there's Hallie DeVathan there for the rebound for Monterey. Back out to Leah Garza. J.C. drives to the baseline, puts it up no good, and there's over the back, but it wasn't called.
No. Oh.
And that was a foul.
Yep, that should be a foul on number 5 for Wilson, which is Mahala. That's her second of the evening.
Neil's kind of been, what we say, had been on the break since halftime. I think it's on supper break. He got off and had to book on up here for the broadcast, so he's still indisposed right now. He'll be back just a few minutes.
That's okay. Ooh, nice block right there by number 20 on the Wilson squad, which is Ella Stevens.
They took away there by number 1 for Wilson, and she jumped up and
traveled a little bit on that one.
Turnover back to the Lady Wildcats. Right now, Lady Cats is 9-6.
They're holding their own. It's no score so far this quarter.
This whole quarter, yeah.
And we're about halfway through that. What is it, 6 minutes a quarter in junior high?
I think that's what it is, yeah.
So we're coming up on the halfway mark of the quarter, and no one scored.
Well, it was like that in the first quarter, too.
It was. And went out. Who they going to call that on? It looks like it's going to be Wilson's ball. Or is that Wildcats' ball?
Yeah, we changed ends.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember that down there had a lid on it? So.
Looks like number 8, Callie Robertson's coming back in.
She's got a brace on that one knee for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Number 20,
straight
Ella
back
Stevens,
out.
knocks it back out again.
That gets frustrating for those players out there, though, when they see things like that happen.
She's been active.
Yes, she has.
Yeah, there's
a good fight. Almost.
She's backing across. Heidi Terrason drove on the left side. No foul. She missed the.
All right, she traveled right there, number 11.
Abby Stepp.
Trying to stop, just couldn't get her feet stopped quick enough there to make a pass, I think.
She's a tall 7th grader, too.
She is. Games like this, it makes me feel old because I've coached a lot of these kids in softball and seen them come through cheerleading when I was over football in this town and everything, and these kids have all grew up on me.
They do that, yeah.
I know. Yeah. Ain't much you can do about it.
Wait till you get my age and stuff and look back and they're having kids.
That's right.
Yeah. So Wilson got it on the deflection. Looked like Callie Robinson got hit in the head.
They're going to have to get back across this line. They didn't make it.
What, a 10-second call?
Yep.
Another turnover for the Lady Warriors.
Did a little semi-press there with a couple of girls and kept them back there long enough they couldn't get out.
This is a little bit more even matched than what the Red Bowling game was the other night.
Was it?
Come over here and let's watch that one.
Red Bowling usually has some pretty good basketball.
Oh, they're good basketball. Callie Robertson got that rebound. That was
a. Made a little mistake right there. We throwing it around. It's like number 30, J.C. Lane had it, throwing it back into Trevathan.
Yeah. Go over the baseline. And
she is a go-getter now, let me tell you.
Ava Underwood with the steal.
Yeah, she's a good-sized girl. She's good under that goal right there. It's like they give that back to Wilson.
Yeah. He's probably kind of blocked there by one of the Monterey Wildcats, but looked like a Wilson player knocked that out.
Yeah, that was a hard one to see. It's hard to see from up here, some bodies in the way. Yeah, but that's what it appeared to me, but I can't say.
Got a different angle.
All right. All right, we're up here. We're ready to go.
I think Mr. Neal's back in, fixing to get plugged in here.
Right. Maybe a couple of days before they get posted, but
a couple of days for what?
Before they get posted, but Monterey, Tennessee Fan Pictures is here tonight, taking some photos,
really?
Back and taking some pictures. So both these kids from both these teams will be able to see some of those pictures and maybe get some good action shots out of that.
They're off the IR, right?
Huh?
I said Monterey fan pictures is off. She was off on IR.
Yep.
Yeah. She's feeling good back up here in the stand. So
yeah, I won't say she's feeling good, but she come back out. She's trying to get back out and mobile again.
Yeah, I was talking to her a minute ago.
After a little surgery. I think she's milking it a little bit with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Let her do it.
And if she listens to this broadcast and you don't see me again, you'll know why.
Well, I've already told her, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
She's going to listen. Look at there, Monterey's still in the ball.
Yeah. These girls are digging now. I like seeing basketball like this.
Yeah, Robertson going right in right there and having at it. Timeout. Coach Agee there wants to talk to his girls really quickly. 2 minutes, 6 seconds left. 9-6 your score in the third quarter.
Yep, we're 2/3 of the way through the.
Taking a break.
Okay, taking a break.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Here we come, back live action. Monterey's got the ball on their end of the court.
All right. Let's see what we can do here.
Something fell off, went somewhere. I don't know. Everybody heard a boom. Oh, look at there. Thank you. Picking up the box there. We dropped a box. Made a lot of noise. And I missed some action. What happened right there, Jeff?
Unfortunately, so did I.
That's all right. It looks like the Lady Warriors ball getting stifled right there by number 30. J.C. Lane putting some defense on them. Comes out. The Warriors come down the court. Gets past her. Number 5 stops, shoots, misses. Number 24 gets the rebound, and she's trying to get up the court. Easily makes it all by
number
herself.
11 comes in.
And fouls. That'd be Step coming in for the Lady Warriors, fouling right there.
Yep.
Putting number 24 on the line. 24 being Haley Trevathan. Did she have a sister who played last year?
Seems like
it's the same one. Wow. Okay. I thought she was an 8th grader last year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lydia Phillips was there with her last year.
I think she's moved up with the JV in the high school now, hasn't she?
I believe so.
All right.
Here we go.
For a second shot here.
Missed her first chance. Second chance coming up here. And off the front of the rim, she misses them both. Number 11 gets the rebound, and they're going to call a foul on number 24, Trevathan. She comes in there like the hammer, trying to get a rebound there off her own missed shot. What do you think, Jeff?
She's got a little grit.
Yeah, she's got some grit to her now. She played last year with a lot of grit.
You know, we got to think, too, this is, second ball game of the season?
Right. There's the Warriors losing the ball underneath their own goal. A little frustration there from Riley coming out. What were you saying, Jeff?
I said this is just their second game into the season, too, and they're going to get better as time goes on.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to get better.
This is where you get better at. They're going to call a moving screen against 00 Callie Robertson. It is Callie, right?
That is Callie, yep.
Here comes number 15, Kylie Key, into the game, taking out number 11, Ava Underwood.
That's Callie's third foul. Got 2 with 3 now, don't we, Jeff?
Actually, that was her second foul.
We got 3 up on the board. That's what I
okay. Here we go, trying to get the ball in. There goes number 30 right there. Game. Listen, J.C. Lane's not afraid to get in there and mix it up. And number 5 comes out like a bullet for the Lady Warriors. She's getting down the court. Oh, and she stops, pulls back. Number 1 gets the ball, goes to number 20. She shoots a three-pointer, rolls off the rim.
Rebound. Oh, nope.
Look at there.
Rebound it.
21 gets it. Stolen by number 20. And she scores.
Puts in a layup.
9-8 is your score with 48 seconds left.
That Wilson crowd over there is pretty vocal.
That is the first score of the third quarter. And we're 40 seconds out from the end of the third quarter.
Here's 00 handling the ball for Monterey. She's having a problem up, and she kicks it down in there to Lane. Lane throws it up, and it goes in.
Nice shot right there by
11-8 to score, up by 3 there. 24 seconds left. Third quarter winding down. There's number 30 getting the ball again. She's rolling around. She stops. She throws a bomb and a prayer up. Oh, rebounded by number 24. No foul called. Man, it's everywhere. It just got crazy there for a second.
It did.
A little bit of action underneath the basket there.
Yeah, was that a clean block by number 20 for the Warriors?
It appeared to be to me.
That's that's the call anyway.
Yeah. And here we go. Trevathian's having to race down the court to keep number 5 Riley from getting to the basket. She throws up a prayer way outside, and the end of the third quarter comes up. It's 11-8. And we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back with you on the Monterey Sports Network.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Back live here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gym. Buzzers ringing. Girls are coming back to the floor. Start of the fourth quarter, 11-8 is your score. The final 6 minutes in this game. Got a little bragging rights going on here. We got to see what's going to happen. Who's going to be the spark right here? Can the Lady Cats dig down there and get it?
I don't know. They're going to have to dig. I don't think Wilson's going to lay down and let them just keep this 3-point lead if they can help it.
Currently, it looks like it's going to be Wilson's ball. They're going to try to hand it off. Look here, Garza getting in the middle of it, trying to steal the ball. Number 1 gets it, races down to the goal. She stops, trying to find somebody to dish it out to. It's the old handoff play. There's number 11 getting it blocked. Here comes Garza with the ball, and that's
number 5.
Number 5 gets it, double dribbles.
Double dribble. Gives it back to Monterey ball.
She almost got away with that one. Mahala Riley there really digging down deep for the Warriors there. And here we come, 00, Callie Robertson handling the ball for Monterey.
She takes it down.
She's going to get across the timeline.
There she goes.
And here she goes. She's trying to roll all the way around, knocked out of bounds by number 20 for Wilson, Ella Stevens. And here comes the Lady Wildcats getting the ball on the far side, almost in the corner, looking for somebody to throw it to. They just throw the ball in the air. And number 30's getting manhandled right there. And a steal by number 5, and she's going to get to the goal by herself.
Free layup,
and she converts.
It in. That brings you back to a 1-point game right there.
Somebody called a 1-point game earlier. I'm not sure who it was.
Yeah, the only problem is it's still 1 point the wrong direction for what I called. Hey, I'm good here on this game. I mean, this is all Monterey the way I look at it. So
5 minutes left. Monterey tried to shoot the ball and get it in. They miss. They get it in. There's Lane shooting. Oh, and she misses. 00 gets it. She shoots and misses. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Monterey's ball.
I'll say that should be Monterey's ball. I thought the Wilson player touched it last.
And here we go. Lane coming out of the game. And number 15 as well comes out of the game. Key. Some fresh wind for Monterey currently. There's 24. Trevathian getting the ball back. And number 25 gets fouled. And they don't give it to her. 24 runs down the court, steals the ball, gets back. Number 5 is playing a lot of pressure defense. I don't know why we've tried to throw in the middle of 3 blue jerseys. We've done that a couple of times tonight. Now that's a mistake there.
It is.
It's hard to teach that aspect of you just can't throw it where you want to every time. Up. There's a foul by number 5. Finally picks another one up. That's Mahala Riley for Wilson, picking up her 4th foul. Is that right? Third foul.
Third foul of the evening.
And here's a foul on number 11. That'd be Abby Stepp picking up one.
That's her 4th of the evening.
Abby Stepp. I know this kid from somewhere, and I cannot remember exactly where.
She is from out in the Hanging Limb area. I think some of her dad's family, I think she's originally from the Clark Range area.
Okay.
Out there in Fentress County.
Gotcha. 0-0 misses her first shot. Robertson gets another one. Go ahead.
Good people, though. She's got an older brother. He may be on the boys' team out here, and they've always played some different ball here in town.
Oh, and look at there. Monterey puts another one in the basket. 12-10's your score.
Given the 2-point lead.
Well,
just a 2-point shot won't take them out of the contention here.
That's exactly right. Let's see what happens.
Takes the ball down.
That foot's up there, and a stolen ball by the Lady Wildcats. And there goes Trevathian. She gets it knocked out of bounds. Not quite sure that's not a foul in most games, but
yeah.
That's me hitting on my referee cap over here, though, Jeff. You ever put your referee cap on?
Yeah, but most people don't like it when I do.
Monterey gets the ball. Trevathian gets the ball back, gives it over to 0-0. She's trying to drive and get down. She gets handled down there.
Yes.
Number 5 is going to get called for another foul. That's going to be her 4th, correct?
Yeah, you got 2 in foul trouble right now on the Wilson squad.
That's who you take it after. And that's one of their best, I guess, mover and shakers there. If you want to,
that's Mahala and Abby Stepp, which is both of those are in foul trouble now.
That's exactly right. Let's see what happens here. 0-0. Robertson getting shots at the goal. Oh, and she rims one out.
You don't like to give free shots.
Nope. You gotta take your free shots when you can here.
Yep.
They don't call them free throws for nothing, right?
That's right.
Here we go. Robertson up for her next one. And it's off the back of the rim. Look who's trying to get the rebound. And there's number 2. Oh, they're going to call a foul on 0-0. Callie Robertson picking up one there.
That puts her in a little foul trouble for the night with number 4.
Yep. Looks like 14 fouls for Monterey, 6 for Wilson. One more against Wilson, and they are going to put Monterey on the line, although they were trying to substitute a player in. And number 17 comes in. Is that 17?
That's what I'm trying to see.
Yeah, it's 10. It looks their numbers come off there. That's Lydia Anderson. Look at here. Trevathian steals and goes in and misses a layup, and she just rolls one down on the floor.
Yep.
She goes in and ties it up. Let's see what they call. It's going to be Blues ball, Wilson's ball. Trevathian not wanting to give it up.
No.
She's mad. I think she missed that one. And here's Trevathian digging it out again, and they're going to call a foul. Let's see, number 10, it looks like Anderson picking up the foul for the Warriors. Wilson's putting Monterey back on the line. That's 17 fouls, so Monterey will go every time now. If they convert one or two. Here's number 24, Trevathian with her shot, and it's good.
Nice shot right there.
13-10's your score. She's going to get another one. They're all moving around like something's happening here. You say they all ran from the goal. What's that about?
Don't think they realize it's 2 shots.
Yeah, it's 2 shots. Trevathian's up for her next one. And it goes in. 14-10's your score. Monterey's starting to see a little daylight. There's a stolen ball by number 32, giving it up to 25 from Monterey. Garza gets it back to 32. She mishandles. Gives it out to Trevathian, who shoots, and she bounces one off the rim. And 32 gets the rebound. McCormick in there tearing it up right now. The rebounds. Garza throwing one in. There's McCormick again trying to get to it. Goes out of bounds. Going to be Wilson's ball.
Let's see what happens here. We're down nearly to the halfway point of the
3:33 left in the fourth quarter. Number 5 comes back in the game. They're substituting, taking number 10, Lydia Anderson, out for Wilson. And number 5 trying to get to it. It's going to be a Wilson's ball again. If they don't know, that girl's going to the baseline to try to get an easy pass. Trevathan's just kind of, she's probably tired, really.
Yes, she
Steph
is.
gets the ball this time. They stop, and that's going to be a walk on Abby Stepp, who was a little shocked by that one.
I noticed that.
A little shocked action right there. Don't know how you get past that. It's a little shocking sometimes. It's all right, though.
Yep.
And here's Garza throwing the ball in for Monterey. Gives it up to McCormick. Gives it up to Trevathan, who shoots a shot, misses the goal. Number 25 keeps it in play for Monterey, and they give it up to, I can't tell. That was a little wrestling match I think we had going on there. Middle school wrestling.
There we go.
There we go. Across the timeline. Number 1, Farley holding the ball. They're going to call a foul on Garza.
Yep.
Substitution coming in. Callie Robertson coming back in, taking number 25, McKenna Wittenberg, out. 14-10 is your score. And here we go. Number 5 gets it again and shoots, misses. Number 32 for the Wildcats gets it, gives it up to 0. Double zero Robertson. She's getting down the court. And look here, number 30 scores for Monterey.
JC Lane.
JC Lane puts it in the hole for Monterey. Trying to get position to play basketball here. They lost. Look at here. 24 gets it again. Gives it up to Robertson, 0-0. Then stolen by Wilson. Yep, and that's going to be, they're going to call a foul, it looks like, on 24, Trevathan.
Yep. She'll be her 4th of the night.
4th of the night.
We got 4 girls
fouls
on the court
against Monterey. That's exactly right.
We got 4 girls in foul trouble right now, 2 on each side.
2:37 left in this game. Stepp trying to throw it in for Wilson. Gets it to number 25, Macy Cook, who's been quiet tonight. There's a rebound on a missed shot by Monterey. There's a free shot by Wilson. 0-0 comes up. There comes Robertson with the ball. She's going to make it all the way down to the goal. She tries to pass off through Stepp. Stepp tips it off, and she has the ball now. Wilson's converting. Uh-oh, look out. Mahala Riley coming down. She loses the ball. Looks like it was tipped by Callie Robertson.
I think so.
That's a whole lot of words. That's a whole lot of words in one
It
word.
is. That was a fast-paced play right there. Here we go. Looks like Mahala's going to throw the ball in. Where's Wilson?
Yeah, Riley throwing the ball. And look there. Trevathan trying to steal, helping Garza out. Look at this.
Riley,
a long three right there and a missed shot. 16-10 your score. They're going to call a foul on number 5. I believe that's the 15th foul. She'll be out of the game. Mahala Riley takes a seat there. She's had a good, productive night for middle school basketball.
Got 2 minutes to go in the game, and
you know what? I think we both blew this score up.
Yep. Monterey's come along this last quarter.
That's exactly right. They came out with a little fire. Trying to figure out where they want to get here on the lines. Getting ready to shoot free throws. Callie Robertson getting ready to put her first one up. Going through her routine. We talk about routines in basketball. And Robertson dumps one in the hole. 17-10.
Right now.
7-point lead for the Lady Wildcats. 2:03 left.
And at this level of ball, you're getting pretty much to a point where it would be hard to change the outcome at this point.
That's exactly right. Robertson puts her second one in.
At high school ball, I would be feeling a little different, but
yeah, high school will be, well, if you're 18-10 in the fourth quarter, something's wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
Ball goes out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be Wilson's ball. Is this the point Dustin Agee pulls them off and tells them to get back and play a little zone? Or do you just continue to play man and put a lot of pressure on them?
I'd put the pressure on them.
There's number 11 steals. Trevathan Gets blocked by Step. She goes to the ground. Step just gives her the eye. Gonna be Monterey Lady Wildcats ball right here. 0-0 throwing it in. Look here, Garza wide open. She gets a shot off. No, and it throws. She gets her own rebound, though. You got to like that.
Yeah. Right now, I say the biggest point in this game is
rebounding.
The rebounding, and also Wilson does not seem to be seems to be a little more fatigued than the Wildcats do.
Yeah, that's a little surprising. Here comes number 21 in the game. That's Emily Janik taking out Leah Garza for the Lady Wildcats.
It's April Garza, ain't it?
No, April's the sister.
Okay.
This is the little sister, Leah.
Okay.
April played last year and was greased lightning.
Yeah.
Man, that kid could run fast. Not sure what happened. Looks like maybe a jump ball. They give it to Monterey underneath their own goal. Trevathan gets it. Oh, she throws one up, and it goes in. 20-10 is your score. 1:36 left in this game. If I could say the lady could start singing, I would probably go ahead and warm her up.
Yep.
And that would be back and forth across the court. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Monterey's ball in front of their own bench right here. Looks like the coach is kind of emptying it out, giving 4 fresh girls 23, 14, and 15. One is Kenzie Reed. 23 is Alyssa Phillips. And who else do we have? 15 comes in the ball game. That's Kylie Key. And number, where did we miss one at? 14. That's her. Kylie Cook.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Stole it, taking it down for a layup.
Step gets the ball down, shoots and misses. Rebounded by number 1, who travels. She gives the ball back to the official. It's the Wilson's ball underneath their own goal. I almost said Wilson County.
Yeah.
What was that?
Little different, though.
Yeah.
Little different.
Number 20 shoots a 3 for Wilson, and it goes out of bounds. Nope. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Monterey's ball with 1:07 left.
Yeah. Monterey's just got to play some good defense here. Just keep them from scoring.
Gotcha. I can't wait to rub this into Mason Bowman's face in a few minutes when I see him to let him know. Bowman, you got to watch yourself, man. You can't be coming in here into our gym and spouting that kind of stuff off. I know what he says. Stolen ball by Wilson by number 20.
We come down.
Ella Stevens, and she looks like she's taking it all the way to the hole. She shoots and goes out of bounds. They're going to call a foul.
Okay, when it's over.
Looks like foul's going to be on number 15 with a push. That would be Kylie Key. That'd be her first foul. Put number 20 on the line. Ella Stevens for the Lady Warriors. And here we go. First shot up for number 20. And it's off the back of the board. It's not going to go in.
Nope. So here we go. Got some more subs coming in.
There we go. Looks like the Warriors are subbing out a lot. Number 30, number 13, number 23. 30 is Callie Cooper. Number 13, Kiera Shadwell. Number 23 is Julia Swan. How'd you say that? Awanazan. Yeah. Her dad, he was something in Cookeville for a while, county commissioner or something.
That's actually her
Her uncle.
uncle.
Oh, okay.
You talking about Joe?
Yeah.
Yep. Works at the hospital.
Here's number 20 putting it up for the Warriors. It bounces off the back of the rim, rebounded by Monterey. They get it out to number 1, to Kenzie Reed. She's trying to get down the court, harassed by number 10, Lydia Anderson. And Lydia goes all the way to the other end of the court and shoots for Wilson.
We're down to 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. They're trying not to get it out of bounds. That is...
One thing's for sure, you can't say this game was a lack of hustle.
No. Well, there's a lot of energy going on right here. This is something else. 29 seconds left. 20-10's your score. 23 coming in to replace somebody. She's taking out number 20, Ella Stevens. And let's see what happens. Monterey got the ball back. They're going to go down and score. That's 20. Which one? 21 is her number. Emily Janik, who was going down the court and knocked out of bounds by Wilson. It's going to be Monterey's ball again. Underneath their own goal, number 23, Alyssa Phillips throwing it in. Looks like coach is trying to call a timeout to talk to him. 21 seconds with a 10-point lead.
I think he's probably trying to settle them down, maybe give these younger girls a chance to do something.
Yeah, just instruction, I guess. That's a good thing for them. Let's see, number 21 is an 8th grader. That's Janik. Number 15 is Kylie Key, an 8th grader. I can't see all the rest of the numbers down there. You're going to have to help me.
Number
one is Kinsey Reed, an 8th grader.
And I'm trying to read the rest of them right now.
He's fairly loaded with 8th graders, though.
21 is
Janik. Yeah.
There's another
number 14 is Kylie Cook.
Yeah, Kylie Cook.
And number 23, Alyssa Phillips.
Alyssa Phillips, who's a 7th grader.
Yeah.
And Kylie Cook was a 7th grader also.
Hold on, is that the same Phillips as the ones that played last year? Is that the sister?
That may be.
Uh-oh, Wilson stole it. They're going to dribble all the way down to the other end. No fouls, and they're going to call a foul. Number 15 gets called, Kylie Key, for the foul for the Lady Wildcats.
It's our first of the evening.
Well, the scoreboard says second.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, actually it was. I missed one of them to go.
That's all right.
I remember hearing her number.
Hey, we're 13 seconds until the Lady Wildcats can walk out with a victory. A hard-fought victory over the Wilson School. Hey, there we go. Number 13, Kiara Shadwell puts one in for the Wilson School.
She's going for a second shot.
Oh,
rebounded by the Cats.
23 rebounds, gives it up to 14. She throws it out to 21, Janik. They're trying to get across the line. And here goes number 13. Oh, and she misses the shot for Wilson. Off. There we go. 20-11 is your final score in this middle school battle. Man, this is the highway battle right here for these two teams. They can do nothing but shake each other's hands and tell them congratulations. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back with you in just 1 minute on the Monterey Sports Network.
Please stay tuned for Monterey Foods mid-game scores and highlights after a word from our sponsors.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats! Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed annoying exhaust fumes? Or are there rattles coming from your exhaust system? At Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop, they can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 20 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and is honest and reasonable. Just located outside of Monterey on 12539 Monterey Highway, you can reach them at 931-839-3927. That's 931-839-3927. Tay's Muffler is a proud supporter of Monterey High School sports. Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042. Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies and are able to tailor the right plan to every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide quality service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere clients. They're located at 418 East Broad Street, Suite D1 in Cookeville. Give Josh a call today at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659.
Welcome back to the Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium, where we're getting ready for some middle school boys basketball. But first, we want to talk about some stats for the Lady Wildcats. And here comes Jeff Elrod. After a quick break, we got a lot of commercials in there. We sure do appreciate our sponsorship that we get from their community. It's super exciting to hear words of encouraging words from those sponsors. Here's Jeff. He's going to talk more about stats. Jeff, what you got, buddy?
All right, just running back through some of the stats for the night. Your final score was 20-11 with your Wildcats taking the win right there. They had a really good from about the mid-third quarter up. And so right there, our scores for the Wildcats, you had double out. Callie Robertson had 6 points. Number 24, who was Haley Trevathan, was your high scorer tonight with 8. She also had 4 fouls, so did Callie. Number 15 was Kylie Key, come out of the night with 2 fouls. Number 30 had 4 points, which is J.C. Lane, and 1 foul. 32 had a foul. Number 1, Kinsey Reed, had a couple points there, 2 points there at the end. And number 42 come out of the night. That's Leah Garza with a foul. But now Leah was a beast out there tonight, running rebounds and guarding and playing some defense. For your Wilson squad, you had number 20, Ella Stevens, who gained 4 points on the night. Stayed pretty good as far as foul trouble. Number 25, which is Macy Cook, come out of there with a couple fouls. Number 11, which is Abby Stepp, come out of there with 4 fouls. But, boy, she was in every play. She was always there in the action that night. Number 5, which was Mahala Riley, come out with 4 points, but did foul out there close to the end. Number 1 had a couple of fouls, which is Gracie Farley, but was really digging in tonight. Number 10, Lydia Anderson, Seventh grader come out with a foul, and number 13 there at the end, Kiara Shadwell, come out with a foul shot for 1 point for the night.
What a wild ball game.
It was. It was a really good ball game. It's the kind of ball game you like to come out and watch.
Well, if you missed it, that's just too bad. Live's better always than the tape version, but
go back tomorrow and watch it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You can go back and rewatch later on. But I want to remind you of something really fast. Somebody picked Wilson by 1 tonight.
They did.
And I just have to rub that in just a tad.
That's fine.
You and Mason Bowman, we're going to have to send you guys back to school so you can figure something out, man. What is that about?
That's it. Hey, at that time, Wilson seemed to be playing one more drive. The Monterey Wildcats never gave up. Wilson seemed to win a little bit more as the game went on. The Wildcats kept it up. Looks like they've been getting a little more conditioning than the Wilson squad had, and that makes a difference. Right now at Monterey, we seem to be getting some pretty good conditioning in all of our sports, and that makes a big difference when you get into the third, fourth quarters in some of these sports.
That's exactly right. Huge difference it can make in a game, especially. What are you going to call this one out? We got about 30 seconds before it gets started. What are you going to say?
I'm going to take the Wildcats on this one. They got a lot bigger squad, and I know I've heard some good things about them this year. Not heard a lot about Wilson. Just looking at sheer numbers and knowing some of the talent we've got out there right now, I'm going to take the Wildcats, and I'm going to say by 12. I won't go out on a limb here.
By 12. Let's see. I'm going to say Wildcats also, but I'm going to say by 14. That might even be a little further out on the limb right there.
You may be, and I'm not taking nothing away from this because I think these Wilson boys are going to come out and fight pretty good.
Yep. And we're going to get some starting lineups here. The starting lineups for Wilson looks like number 24, Gus Ryan. Number 30, Lakin Sparks. 13, Grayson Phillips. Number 50, Dion Burke. And number 20, Xavier Phillips. And Al Wells is their head coach. And let's see what happens here. Here come the Wildcats getting ready to get some excitement on the floor. Number 1, Braden Reams coming out, your point guard. Number 14, Briley Reagan. Briley's getting excited there. Number 24, Riley Agee. Number 21, Leandro Roberts, the big guy in the middle there. Number 11, Vinny Walker. These Wildcats are excited, Jeff. They're ready to go.
They're ready to play. They definitely seem to be showing a little more emotion as we get this game started.
That's exactly right, man. They seem to be chimed into this one. I hope they can keep that same intensity the whole game.
They seem to be out there ready to play. We got some good-sized boys on both squads out here right now.
That's exactly right there. Looks like number 11, Vinny Walker, is going to be jumping the ball against number 24, Gus Ryan. We'll see how that one works out here in just 1 second.
Everybody's getting tucked in.
Yeah, tucked in, and officials checking the table to make sure we're all good. Let's see what happens. Well, they're taking their time.
The rest of Wilson's lineup, number 1 is Corbin Miller, a 7th grader. Number 2, Eli Phillips, a 4th grader. Number 3, Carver Stevens, a 4th grader. Number 11, Grayson Phillips, a 7th grader. Number 20, Xavier Phillips, a 6th grader. Number 24, Gus Ryan, an 8th grader. Cody McLeod, number 6, is a 6th grader. Number 25, number 30, Lakin Sparks is a 7th grader. Number 34, Jacob Smith is a 5th grader. Number 35, Jordan Stepp is an 8th grader. And number 50, Dion Burke is just a 7th grader with that size.
Ooh, man. He's a big kid. 24 shoots the bomb there. Three-pointer. Picked up by 24 for the Wildcats. Riley Agee getting down the court. He gives it off to Braden Reams. Braden's going to control the action. Gets a high screen there. He kicks it back out to Braden Reams. Braden Reams drops it to number 11. Misses the shot. Rebounded by 14. Riley Reagan. Leandro Roberts has his hands on the ball. Braden Reams handling the ball right there. There's number 11. Thrown out of bounds there. It's going to be Wilson's ball.
Yep. This may end up being a little more of a slobber knocker than I was expecting here.
Yeah, you never know. That's exactly what you can get sometimes, especially when they get cranked up and they're excited about being in the gym.
Well, that's right. And, these two teams are always going to play each other hard. It's kind of like Tennessee, Alabama. No matter how good or how bad either team is, it's going to be a hard-fought game.
There's a missed three-point shot. Riley Reagan picks it up, gives it to number 24, Riley Agee. Riley with the headband on. Back to Braden Reams. He controls the action, tries to dribble and drive, and gets it. Oh, he's going to get called for a walk, holding on to the ball and falling to the ground. That'll get you every time.
Yep. Let's see what we do here. Number 20, which is Xavier Phillips, is going to be throwing it in to number 13.
13 is actually, it's number 11 on our sheet, but he's number 13.
Grayson Phillips.
Yes.
Got a side throw over there. We got Sparks got the ball.
Yeah, 24. We got a Sparks that plays football in high school here. I wonder if that's family relations.
It is.
It is?
It is. That's his little brother.
Hey.
That's Logan Sparks' little brother.
Yeah, Logan. Logan's over here wearing the Wildcats stuff right now. So you wonder if he's rooting for brother or not. Riley Reagan holding on to the ball, gives it up to Braden Reams, who stops, fakes, gets it down to number 11.
Vinny puts it up for the first
Walker.
2 point of the night.
That's exactly right. Walker scores the first two.
Third of the way through this first quarter.
Under 4 minutes.
Taking it down.
Number 24's got the ball. He's looking to dribble and drive, and they're going to call a foul. Looks like number 11's going to catch this one right here. Vinny Walker picks up his first one for the Wildcats.
He scores and gets his first foul right in seconds of each other.
I believe Vinny's grown since last year.
He has. He's got a lot taller over the last 2 or 3 years. He just keeps shooting up every year.
That could pay off. That could be benefits later on. Number 24 shoots an in and out on his first try.
And I know he's really loving the basketball right now, and he's really improved in it a lot over the last couple of years, too.
He just looks big and thick down there. I mean, that's a big kid. There's number 24. Agee getting the rebound out there after it's tipped around. Agee takes it in, and he attacks the rim, and he scores. We're looking at putting a little press action right here against the Wilson County. They weren't expecting it. Excuse me. Wilson Elementary Middle School.
Wilson Middle School.
Yeah, Wilson Middle. I don't know why I said Wilson County. I did it again, but hey. Here we go. Wilson's got it back. We're looking at pressing. There's Reams in there. There's thrown to half court. Number Sparks. 30 gets it over to Sparks. 24. Looks like he almost walked there. He's controlling the action.
Sparks takes a three. And, he about sunk that one.
Yeah, about did. It would have been a bank shot if he did. 13 controlling the ball now. Grayson Phillips kicking it back to Sparks.
He got it in.
All the way over to Gus Ryan. He stops and shoots off. Man, they're just getting every rebound. It's just a long bounce kind of thing. Vinny Walker finally grabs one. Braden Reams slowing the game down a little bit for the Cats.
Bringing it in here. Let's see what we do here.
4-0 is your score. Agee's got it. Oh, look at there. Sparks with the hands.
He's taking it in for a layup.
Wilson middle, and he does not get the foul. Here comes Braden Reams. They're going to give it back to Wilson. Gets tipped out by number 13, Phillips, for Wilson.
Yep.
And they're going to give the ball right back to Wilson. Looks like a 30-second timeout. Coach Wells wants to talk to his Wilson Middle School kids here.
That's right. They're going to get into it. It's a lot of basketball left to be played tonight.
That's
so we're going to see what happens here. We're trying to get our boys in there, get them going. Wilson's out there. Right now they're giving it everything they've got.
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to be giving some good runs here.
Coach Wells over there giving it to them, trying to get them excited.
He is.
Yeah, he's trying to pump them up. He's giving them instruction there, trying to get them going.
Kind of got the old school basketball coach going with the tie and the dress pants and all out there now.
He's been that way for years. Here's number 13, Grayson Phillips, handling the ball for Wilson. Kicks it over to 24, back to 30, Sparks. He gets it. They throw it back to 24.
That's Sparks.
Sparks is a mover now, let me tell you.
Missed
There's a missed three-pointer. Braden Reeves, smallest kid on the court, almost has it. He gets it back. They throw it in, and number 24, Gus Ryan for three. Number 24 gets three there for Wilson. That brings them right back into the game. It's 4-3 is your score. And they get it back down to Leandro Roberts. And Leandro scores two, making it 6-3. There's a stolen ball by Braden Reeves. He gets it back down to Roberts. He's driving and getting in. He tries to put it in, rolls it off the rim. Controlled by number 24, Gus Ryan for Wilson. And here he comes down the floor with a head of steam.
Whoa.
Well, I'm not sure we shouldn't call him for a carry about at half court. He picked the ball up and carried it.
Yeah, he did.
He shot a three-pointer just a minute ago. Did you see that?
Yes. It was a good shot.
Yeah, it was clean.
You was asking earlier who's going to be the stud for Wilson?
Yeah.
I think we know now.
24?
Yeah.
He looks like he's ready to run, but he's going to have to do a lot of running tonight.
He is.
There's a missed free throw opportunity for him. Score still 6-3, 2:30 left in the first. There's Coach Agee coming back down to root his boys squad on. There's a Briley Reagan getting a rebound. Kicking it over to Vinnie Walker. Back to Braden Reeves. Braden handling it across half court.
All right, here comes our guys up. Briley charges it in. Number 25 takes it.
Well, 25 didn't start. That's Tanner Brown coming in off the bench already. Yep. Braden Reeves gives it back to him. He shoots again, and it almost goes in. Leandro Roberts.
I think that lid's still on that goal right there.
Leandro Roberts misses the rebound, but he gets it, goes and drives back in, and he's fighting for everything right now. Oh, and it's in and out again, and he is.
Wow. There's some digging going on down there.
24 is trying to get in there. There's Vinnie Walker breaking that up, giving it back out to Sparks, who shoots a three, misses. And let's see what happens. It's going to be thrown back in. Number 50 gets it for Wilson, shoots. Vinnie Walker with a rebound.
Slowing it down a little bit here for the Wildcats.
And here we go, Braden Reeves.
Come on. All right, Braden's taking it down. Here he comes. He tosses it out to Tanner. Vinny, looks like we may have us a foul right here.
It looks like Gus Ryan going to pick up the foul for Wilson.
First of the night.
And that might be what you have to do to get him out of the game.
May have to play him hard.
Play him hard, work him hard down there, make him earn his money.
A lot of times those big guys have a hard time defending those little guys without the fouls too.
Yep, Vinnie Walker scores one there on a free throw attempt. Number 20 comes in the game, Hayden Peters, taking out Briley Reagan coming out. Number 11, Walker, just taking his time. Yep. Gets his last shot attempt here.
He's going to take this one, see if he can add one more point to the Wildcats board right now.
It's up and off the front of the rim. Little short. There's Wilson coming up with the ball, kicking it out to Sparks, who's going to take advantage. He stops, gives it back out. They shoot a long three. It's missed off the front of the rim. There's number 20 right there with a rebound, Hayden Peters.
Yep. Braden Reeves taking it back down, slowing things down for a minute, giving our boys a breather. He comes out. Saved by Monterey. Oh, I think we got us a foul right there.
That'd be number 13, Grayson Phillips with the foul.
First of the evening.
Braden Reeves comes up limping a little bit. Here we go. Monterey throwing the ball back in. Braden Reeves controlling the action for Monterey. There's a high screen. Yeah, let's see what happens. Tanner Brown's going to get two on him, and he gets it tipped right there. Number 50, you talked about Dion Burke being big as a seventh grader. Look at that move by 13. Golly. That's athletic. That's athleticism at its best. That should be a kicked ball right there. The officials let it keep playing. 13's got the ball again. They're trying to get it over to number 50, back to Sparks, who wanted to shoot, but Braden Reams is all in his face.
All up on him.
Number 20 looks they're all wanting to shoot here. 30 shoots a three. And off the rim, there goes Tanner Brown with it. Tanner's looking at the clock. That's a smart move right there by the young man, taking it in, and it goes in. Tanner Brown at the end of the first quarter brings it and puts it in. 9-3 is your score. Listen, that's some eyes to be coming up looking at the clock instead of looking at your hands or looking at the goal. The kid had that's smart right there.
It is, and that's a sixth grader.
Yeah, that's a sixth grader coming in and putting points in.
We're going to go in here and pay some bills.
Pay some bills. Here comes some advertisement. We'll be right back with you on the Monterey Sports Network.
If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Hey, we're back live here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gym. We're about to get going here. About 15 seconds left before they get them going again.
At the end of the quarter.
Here they come already for the second quarter.
All right.
9-3 is the score. We might see that Monterey by 12 or 10 tonight, Jeff.
We could do it. It's still a lot of ball to play. We'll see what happens. They're going to have to get out there and keep this up. And right now, they've definitely got an edge here. Looks like Monterey's about to get the ball back going into this second quarter. Takes muffler. Okay. And we got a shot, and we take the shot by Braden Reams for 3.
12-3 is your score there. It's a 9-point lead. Wilson wants to use the ball outside. They've got to find their big guys here. This big number 24, there's Tanner Brown, a sixth grader in the game, working him. And number 30, Sparks, gets it for Wilson, kicks it back out to 13. 13 puts it up and misses. There's number 11, Vinny Walker. Man, he's paying dividends, getting the size action working there.
He is.
He and Leandro Roberts working that high-low game there for Monterey.
And he's not bringing just the size. He's bringing some athleticism into that size.
Look at that.
And he just puts it up for 2 points.
That's a rebound off a missed shot in the air and putting it up.
Right now, he's definitely your scoring leader for your Wildcats.
Yep. Wilson gets the ball and breaks the press pretty easily. Number 24 shoots and misses, or number 50, excuse me.
Play action right there.
Here's Tanner Brown controlling the action for the middle school. Tanner coming up and getting some good time in right here. Here's Braden Reams shooting 3. Again, off the
barely missed
rebound by number 20, Hayden Peters, and number 25 shoots and goes in. That's 3 points.
3 points right there
for Tanner Brown. I think Mr. Brown might have found his sport.
I think he may have too. Well, we know he didn't get that from his daddy.
Yeah, it has to be from Mama.
Yes.
Here's number 25 getting blocked by Vinny Walker. Comes up with Brown getting the rebound. He's going to take it all the way into the hole. He misses. Vinny Walker cleans the mess up. He misses. Orlando Robert gets it and puts it up. That's 3 misses right there. They're going to call a foul against Monterey. Number 20.
Yep.
Hayden Peters picks up one. And here comes number 13, Justin Curtis, in the game for number 1, Braden Reams.
Bringing out Vinny. Vinny, give him a little air breather for a moment here.
Yeah. Looks like number 24, Riley Agee, comes back in the game for number 11, Vinny Walker for Monterey.
There we go. And we got a shot by Sparks.
Yeah, that's a missed shot. Tanner Brown gets it. He gets out dribbling. He's got to slow the game down just a tad. Gets it over to Peters, who handles the ball. He's getting manhandled by number 13, Grayson Phillips, for Wilson Middle.
Yep. Number 13 got a foul on him right there. It's his second of the evening.
Well, that's right. Got a little misprint. That's throwing me off every time I look at it over here, Jeff. Look at that.
Whoa.
There was number 13 trying to take it in, Justin Curtis. Man, he was flying in the air.
Yep.
Monterey's ball underneath their own goal. Number 13 gives it back to, well, Wilson ends up with it. Sparks gets it. It's off to the races. Here's Tanner Brown going to try to take him. And
Sparks gets 2 points.
Drops into 17-5 is your score. And here's a little press action by Wilson. Peters has the ball, gives it to Leandro Roberts. He puts it up, misses. There's a jump ball action called. Number 13 getting a block there. He's getting blocked. That's Curtis. And he was in there. He was in the middle of the trees right there.
He was.
He went down and played low ball with some of those guys. And look right here, Monterey coming back with the press. Yep, and they just back off real fast. They started to show a little press. That looks like a 1-2-1-1. Some people call it the diamond. Some people call it the havoc. It just depends on how you play it. Sparks throwing the ball out. Look at Tanner Brown with a steal in the air, going in and taking it. Gets fouled by number 13, who will not be playing long when he's playing like that.
No, because that's 3 of the night right there.
Yeah, and you're just now in the second quarter, 2:43 left. Tanner Brown going to the line.
See what he does.
That's going to be hard to replace him.
It is, because he's really getting in there and digging.
Yeah.
And Tanner sinks that one.
He puts one in the hole there. That's pretty nice. 18-5 is your score. 2:43 left in the second quarter. Number 13 exits the game for the Warriors. Bringing in number 14. That's 34. Sorry about that. Jacob Smith, a fifth grader in the game for the Wilson Middle School. And there we go. Tanner Brown puts both shots in. They're looking at pressing again. And we put some hands on the ball. Now look here. Listen, 34 is not giving it up, even though he's a fifth grader.
No, we're about to get him timed out if we don't do something. Oh, he got
Sparks
it back across
the line, and he gets all the way down through there, giving it up to 24, who shoots a two-pointer, misses, almost rebounded by Monterey. Sparks gets it again, gives it up to 24, back to Sparks. And let's see what happens here.
Here we go.
Sparks for a three, misses. Number 13 gets the ball. He's trying to get out of the action. Tanner Brown gets it. He's going to cross the timeline.
Here we go.
Tanner Brown gives it to number 28, Peters.
Leandro
Roberts for two. 21-5 is your score.
Fourth point of the night with that.
Yep, here back to Sparks, who's giving it up to 24. Look at Leandro Roberts get into this action right here. He's going to get it. He wants to get in and score again. What great hands. What agility. That's by a big kid. That's not little kids doing that.
That's right.
That's a big kid with a lot of agility. They get it all the way down to Gus Ryan. He throws up a two-pointer, and it goes in. 21-7, a 14-point lead for the Wildcats. And here's Tanner Brown trying to control the action, a little man-on-man action in the backcourt. Number 30s. We might as well strap a saddle on Tanner tonight, my friend.
He's on fire in this game.
Oh, there's a big-time block by number 24, Gus Ryan, for Wilson Middle. And Ryan ends back up with it on the offensive side for them. Kicks it over to Sparks, who wants to take a three. And it misses. Look at there. Peters comes up with the rebound.
You know, you look at this Wilson team with 45 seconds left in the half, but you look at this Wilson team, and they're struggling with their shooting a little bit, but their ball handling skills are pretty good.
Yeah. I think we're missing some action of – look at number 50. Well, that's agility out of him for a seventh-grade kid and being big like that. That's great. There's Peters trying to take it in to score for Wilson. He kicks it back out to Gus Ryan, who shoots a three, and it goes in. 21-10.
That's his third of the night.
Yeah, 21-10 is the score.
We're taking it down. We got less than 10 seconds to go. Tanner gives it. Tanner takes his three.
Oh,
and
it's
he
in.
sinks another three.
24-10 is the score. Al Wells, the coach for Wilson Middle, tries to eat his towel right there at the end of the half.
All right,
24-10. Here we go. We're going to take a timeout break. We'll be back with you on the Monterey Sports Network.
Please stay tuned for the Thornton Agency halftime show where we'll recap the first half action as well as go over stats of the first half after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcats Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back, everybody, from the Troy Foust Memorial Gym here at the Monterey High School campus. One of the most beautiful gyms you'll ever see. As we come back here, we got about little less than 3 minutes left before we come back from halftime. Let's go over a little stats here right now. For your Wilson boys, we got a 24-10 ball game. Wilson has been a one-man show just about with number 24, who is Gus Ryan, a big old boy, big old 8th grader out there, and he's got 8 of Wilson's 10 points. And then you got number 30, who is Lakin Sparks, who has 2 points. And as far as number 13, he's been out there hustling and doing real good on defense, but he's also come up with 3 fouls tonight in the first half. For your Monterey Wildcats, you have number 1, who is Braden Reams, who has sunk a beautiful 3-point out there. You have number 24, who is Riley Agee, and he has 2 points and 1 foul for the evening. You have number 21, Leandro Roberts, out there, who's another 8th grader. He has 4 points on the evening, 2 nice little shots, 1 really good layup there. You got number 11, who's an 8th grader, Mr. Vinny Walker, who has 5 points and a foul out there where he's been in there digging in. And you got number 20, Hayden Peters out there, who's got 1 foul. And number 25, the surprise of the night, is Mr. Tanner Brown, 6th grader out there. And he's holding up 10 points. And that's with 2 3-pointers and a couple foul shots and 1 inside 2-point shot. So it's good to see these boys out here, some pretty good stats. Right now, as far as our picks before the game, Neil picked them by 14 points for the Cats, and I picked the Cats by 12. Looking like we're both going to be wrong here. So we got Neil coming back to join us here. He's been out running his mouth without being on the air.
What are you talking about, running my mouth? Come on, man.
That's okay. I can do it too.
I get paid big bucks for that, Jeff.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's good.
I get paid double what you get paid.
Yeah, which is still nothing.
Hey, whoa, don't tell everybody that.
But we're out here tonight. We're seeing them come through here. Looks like our score spreads are probably going to be through out the door tonight, Manil.
You think so?
Well, right now we're at your score spread, and we've done past mine.
Well, I expect Wilson to come back out and play a little bit better ball.
I think they're going to play a little harder this time. You can't take nothing away from their ball handling tonight. They struggled at shooting. But this Wildcat team's on fire right here tonight. They've come out ready to play. They think this is personal. This is friends, family, probably in some cases. They want to come out there and they want to get a big W out here tonight.
I want to talk about Briley Reagan's hair. Where did we come up with that at?
Don't know.
That's no hair around the sides and the back and braided across the top.
Yes.
Dude's going with some style, let me tell you.
He is.
He's got
his own
style. 100 style points tonight.
Yep. He does.
Monterey's going to get the ball to start the second half. It looks like we've got Braden Reams, number 24, Riley Agee, number 13, Justin Curtis, and number 11, Vinny Walker on the floor for Monterey. The officials getting tied up doing something, paying attention to stuff in the gym. They're about to get on some kids. Look out.
Here we come.
Braden Reams ducks it off to Peters. A stolen ball by none other than Sparks. He's got a little bit of energy to him, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think that's actually number 24 is Riley Agee.
24, yes. Is it Agee? What did I say?
Peters.
Oh. I'm sorry. You're exactly right. Justin Curtis is in, not Peters. So there's been a foul committed down on the far end. Here's
I didn't
Wilson
see who got it. Did you see who got that one?
Looks like number 11 picked that up, Vinny Walker.
Second of the evening.
Yep, missed free throw attempt for number 13, Grayson Phillips. He's going to get a second time.
You know, at this age, you've really got to work on those foul shots and those layups. That's something you've got to get where they're second nature to you.
You're creating form habits.
Yes.
And there's another missed shot right there. It's going to be Monterey Wildcats ball. Briley Reagan throwing it in underneath the goal. Braden Reams gets it. Looks like we're going to get a little pressure right there out of Wilson, and they decide to back off.
Yeah, this new producer tonight's having a little struggle. Sorry for missing the video feed for a moment there.
There's a steal by number 50, Dion Burke. He gives it up to number 13, Grayson Phillips, who gives it back over to Sparks, who finds Burke.
It out.
Back to number 24, who shoots a three. Rolls one out. There's Briley Reagan with a rebound, but gets it ripped out of his hands by number 20, Xavier Phillips. There's number 24 trying to hammer in, and he's going to get a 2-point call.
As he gets a foul.
Yep. That'd be Gus Ryan scoring, going to the line to shoot one. 24-12.
That foul went to number 1. And
Braden Reeves. Here comes number 21, Leandro Roberts, back into the game, bringing out Briley Reagan. Giving O'Briley a little bit of breather action for a minute.
Yep.
Put some more size back on the floor, it looks like. And there's Leandro Roberts ripping down a rebound.
Yeah.
Giving it up to number 24 to Riley Agee. Riley gives it up to Braden Reeves. Back to Leandro Roberts. He's trying to drive and get in. He misses a shot. Number 50, Burke, pulls it down, and here comes Sparks for Wilson.
Taking it in. He gets a layup.
And he gets a layup, bringing a little energy to the game. It's a 10-point game, 24-14. Coach Wells getting excited down here with the towel.
If you let Sparks go there on a layup, he's 2 for 2 tonight.
That's exactly right. There's a 3-point shot by Riley Agee for Monterey Wildcats. 27-14 your score. 4:16 left in the third quarter. Sparks handling the ball, kicking it over to number 24, Burke.
Got it.
Or, excuse me, Ryan, not Sparks. Burke. Back to Ryan. Back to number 13. He decides to back out of there. Sparks shooting and missing. And there's Ryan with a miss attempt. He gets it stripped out of his hands. Leandro Roberts grabs it, and coach is calling a timeout. He's letting his boys know about what they're not doing.
Yes, he is.
Now, that's okay. That's what coaches do.
Timeout. We got to go to a commercial break here.
You're listening to the Monterey Sports Network.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
Coming back to you, live action. Here we go. Monterey's got the ball. Braden Reeves handling the ball here, looking for number 20 there. Gets it. Hayden Peters gives it up to Leandro Roberts, who tries to shoot a backhanded shot, almost makes it in and misses. 13 gets the rebound for Wilson, and here comes Sparks. They kicked it out to him. He's taking the shot.
Takes it in.
Little runner in the lane. Number 50 shoots and misses. Leandro Roberts gets it and gives it back to Braden Reeves. If they're going to want some production right here, they're going to have to bring in some kids here that'll. Oh, look at that little move right there.
Oh, nice.
Well, they're letting them play down low now. They're letting the big kids play. Here's number 13 in the middle.
Oh.
And he scores as he gets fouled. Number 13, Grayson Phillips.
Foul by number 24, I believe. Second of the evening.
Oh, looks like they call it on 13.
Ah, okay. Well,
13 fouled 13. That's 26.
That's right. That is his fourth of the evening.
There we go. Grayson Phillips making one. That's 27-17, a 10-point lead for the Wildcats over the Warriors of Wilson. That's just turning and throwing the ball. They're not looking. Here comes Tanner Brown back into the game. Vinny Walker comes back to the game. Monterey said, we've got to get some control over this before we end up doing some ball here.
Yeah, we're down to a 10-point game here, so maybe our point spread wasn't so bad off.
I told you Wilson would come back and score a little bit.
They're playing hard right now. They want it.
Yeah, they don't want to give it up.
They're not going to give it up.
No. Braden Reams gives it to Tanner Brown, dribbles and gives it back to Reams. Gives it up to Tanner Brown, who shoots a three. Oh, and he misses. Number 24 gets Agee, gets the rebound. He's got, Sparks with a steal, and there's a foul on number one. Braden Reams.
Yep.
It'll be number 2 on him for the night so far. You notice 4 fouls against the home squad.
Yes.
Wildcats, none against Wilson. You got to play clean ball right here.
Right.
You got to clean up your game real fast. Let's see Wilson trying to move the ball around. 24 takes a long three-point shot, bounces it off the rim. I don't know how you don't get a foul call. Yeah, but he's running all over the smaller kid. Leandro Roberts gives it up to Brown, who stops and shoots a 2, and it goes in.
Brown gets 2 more points.
29-17 is your score. Looks like number 24, Gus Ryan, a little frustrated with not getting any help. He's having to play hard on both ends. He's looking for some extra help right here. Number 24 gets it again. He's going to take
goes in.
Oh, and almost gets one in. He gets a foul. He's going to go to the line to score 2 or shoot 2.
Who was that on?
21. Leandro Roberts gets a foul.
First foul of the evening.
Let's see what happens here. Ryan on the line to shoot. First one's good. Back to a 10-point game. Here comes number 25, Cody McLeod, in the game for Wilson. Taking out number 50, Dion Burke. Look at that. Missed foul shot. Rebounded by Wilson. Sparks controls the action. Gives it up to Ryan. Ryan dribbling on the outside. Back to Sparks. They're kind of playing safety valve basketball over there. It looks like 13's got the ball now. Grayson Phillips giving it back to Ryan. That's going to be a foul. Number 11 is going to take one. That was a hard foul.
Yes, it was.
He's having to come out. That knocked the air out of him.
It's his third of the evening.
Yep, number 20 goes in the game for Monterey, Hayden Peters.
Bounce shot.
Sparks shoots a 3 and misses. Leandro Roberts gets the ball.
If they keep letting him shoot those, he's going to get one before the end of the night.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought he hit one already. Did he hit one?
He didn't hit a 3, I don't think.
He hit a 2.
He's hit a couple 2s. Yeah, he's hit 3 2s, I think.
Tanner Brown's holding the ball there for Monterey. It's going to be Monterey's ball knocked out of bounds by Sparks.
Yeah.
Listen, he's active.
He is. He's digging.
Here we go. Tanner Brown controlling the action again. He's going to waste some time off the clock. Sparks going out to pressure him, giving it back to Braden Reams, back to Brown. Brown's going to drive. He's going to get all the way around. Gives it back up to Agee. Agee's going to handle the ball out. 32 seconds left. Gives it back to Brown. He gives it to Leandro Roberts. And there's that's 2 points and a foul. Leandro Roberts going to the line. He scores. Looks like 25. That would be Cody McLeod commits the foul for Wilson Middle.
First foul of the evening.
Yeah.
We just about let this whole third quarter get away from us.
25 seconds left.
Yep. We got Leandro up. He takes his shot.
And it's good. Here we go. Wilson's ball. They've got to throw it in. They should be counting time, and they didn't even start. That's a carry. Dribble the ball from down low to over your head. You got to be paying attention to that. Another long shot by Ryan. Rebounded by Leandro Roberts. Here comes Braden Reams. Slowing it down. 5 seconds left. He's going to have to take the...
He's going back to throw, but just couldn't quite get the throw out.
Well, he had Tanner Brown in his face right there. He wasn't going to let him have it easy. Let's see
right
what
now
happens.
We're in a 14-point game, and we're going to play go to a commercial here.
We'll be right back with you on the Monterey Sports
Sometimes
Network.
the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Back to live action.
Monterey
18 seconds left before we kick off this fourth quarter. 32-18 is your score. Jeff Elrod and myself here are calling the game for you here on the Monterey Sports Network. You know what I'm excited about, Jeff?
What's that?
You're playing like a sixth grader here in the 7th and 8th grade game, and he's done very well. He just held his own. This is not something you can just say, oh, he got it easy.
No, he didn't. He's digging, and he's working for those shots. I mean, right now he's still the scoring leader for Monterey.
Oh, really?
With 12 points.
Oh, wow. Monterey drops back into a zone. Wilson County's going to control the offensive action.
Wilson School.
Wilson. Did I say county again?
Yes, you did.
Man, well, they're blue, and I look at them, and I keep thinking it's Wilson Central, and it's not. Wilson Middle.
It's not Wilson Central.
Wilson Middle. Wilson.
As big of boys as they got, they're probably still not as big as they'd be at Wilson Central.
Well, that's true.
They always seem to put out some pretty big boys over there.
Yep,
but you know what I see here in this game is I see a lot of hope for Monterey High School basketball. You've got some big guys out here. You've got some big athletic guys on both. You've got some young guys who's getting in there and got some grit to them. You got some 5th graders playing on Wilson. You got some 6th graders playing on Monterey.
Well, look at Sparks missing one down there. He should have had that.
Knocks it back out.
Leandro Roberts gets it. He gives it right back to Wilson by tipping it back in. It'd been better off to let it go out of bounds. Here's Sparks on the outside shooting the three.
That three, and
it goes
he's been waiting for that all night long to go in.
Sparks finally puts one in. I see his big brother standing on his feet down there yelling for him.
He is. That's 7 points for him tonight.
Yep.
And probably the littlest player on the court for as long as he's been out there.
Yeah, well, Braden Reams.
Braden is pretty small, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all right, though. They'll grow.
They will. And he's just a 7th grader, too.
Here's Tanner Brown controlling the action, giving it up to number 20, Hayden Peters. Drops it off, tries to get it to Leandro Roberts. And they're rolling it around. Monterey coaches having to call a timeout.
Yep.
Ball is sliding across. Leandro Roberts saved it, though. Here we go.
It is going to go to a
commercial break. We'll be right back with you.
If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
We're back live here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium. The Monterey Wildcats have a lead, 32-21 so far. That's 11 points, 4:41 left in the fourth quarter. We're seeing some high action here.
Yep.
Monterey's going to throw it in underneath their own goal. They're going to control the action. Got a little stack play coming up here, Jeff.
Yep, I think so. See
Looks
what we
like
can do here.
Yep, Leandro Roberts rolling around. Peters gets the ball, gives it back to Braden Reams, who stops, kicks it back out, gets stolen by number 1, Corbin Miller, stolen right back. And here comes Braden Reams trying to dish it in and get one in there, and he misses. And here comes Ryan with a full head of steam
He's
down
taking
the
it
court.
down. He's trying to get him a layup, and bam.
They're going to call a charge. Tanner Brown stands his ground and takes one.
Does.
That is exactly what happens. Coach Wells not happy with the call there for Wilson Middle. And here comes Wilson's press. Tanner Brown controlling the action up to Braden Reams. Braden Reams gives it up to Leandro Roberts, who gets across half court. Being hurt. Yep, he's going to be bumped by number 24, Ryan. Number 21, Leandro Roberts was controlling the action for Monterey. We call a block foul against Ryan for Wilson.
His second in
Middle.
the evening.
Here we go again.
We're down to 2/3 of the way through the fourth quarter right now.
4:08 left. That's exactly right. 32-21's the score. Braden Reams shoots a three, and it's off the rim.
Nice shot.
Oh, it goes through Sparks' legs, but he's quick enough to get down there and pick it up and go in. And he scores 2. Sparks has come alive here for Wilson Middle at the end of the game. Braden Reams gets the ball in. He's going to have to hustle up. Leandro Roberts holding on to it, gives it back to Peters. They cross the timeline.
Here we go.
Tanner Brown ends up with it in his hand. He's getting around. Sparks on him. Gives it up to Leandro Roberts. Gets an easy one in the middle.
Yes.
Gets fouled by number 1, Corbin Miller. One of the smaller kids on the court somehow ends up guarding one of the bigger kids on the court. 3 team fouls against Wilson Middle. Number 34, their little guy that we liked him, Jacob Smith, coming back in, the 5th grader, the lone 5th grader playing for Wilson Middle.
Yep.
But listen, he wasn't scared.
No.
Leandro Roberts shoots one, bounces off the rim. He gets his own rebound. He tries to go in and score. He misses, but gets fouled. Number 13, it looks like, coming up with a foul.
If I'm not mistaken, that's
probably his 5th.
His last.
Yeah, he wasted a lot early on in the game.
Yeah.
They'll have to make him come out. Looks like number 25, Cody McLeod's going to enter the game. They should be blowing the buzzer.
Yeah.
Well, they're calling it his 4th foul.
Okay.
I think we all thought it was his 5th.
Yeah, I think so too.
Scoreboard showing 4 fouls. He's still got a little life left in him. I don't know if Coach Wells is aware of that.
Did he get another point there?
35-23, and he got 1 point and got his own rebound. Gives it back up to Braden Reams, back over to Brown. Brown stops, pulls back out. Kicks it over to number 24, AG, back to Braden Reams ended up with it in his hands after Sparks from Wilson tips it back to him. Kind of surprised. Look what I found.
Yep.
And here we go. We're running a little high-low action right here. Braden Reams controlling it over to AG, down to Tanner Brown in the corner. Tanner Brown must have stepped out of bounds. Number 50, Deion Burke, the big body down there, have to work around. Number 13's coming in the game. That's Justin Curtis taking out number 20, Hayden Peters.
Here we come. Back into action, less than half of the fourth quarter left.
Yeah, it looks like Vinny Walker's about to come back in the game too. Yeah, they've got a nice little 1-2-2 zone working right here for Monterey. It looks pretty good. There's what happens. You try to throw the ball in. Out of bounds on Wilson Middle. It's going to be Monterey's ball. 35-23. Here comes Walker back into the game, taking out AG.
think we're going to keep for sure nobody has a chance to come back here.
Braden Reams has the whole side of the court to get down and get across the timeline. I don't know what he was holding up for. Gives it off to Tanner Brown. Tanner's going to stop, dribble it around. He's going to get harassed by number 34. Back to Reams. They're trying to steal a little time if I had to bet. There goes number 13 in to score. He ends up getting fouled. 13's going to go to the line. Number 25, Cody McLeod, commits the foul for Wilson Middle. Wilson Middle, did you hear that?
I heard that.
Hey,
second time in a row, by the way.
Oh, I wasn't paying that much attention, thanks. Here we go, number 13 on the line. Curtis up for his first shot. He rolls.
And he got his first
one
point
in.
of the night.
Here we go. 13 gets a second shot. Curtis puts it up. And it's a missed shot. Looks like a rebound by Wilson. Here comes Sparks trying to get in and a hook shot in. He misses. Vinny Walker cleans up the boards. Braden Reams takes his time coming across half court. Under 2 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Here we come up. We're taking it in.
Yep. Here's Braden Reams getting back out. No time on the have to worry about it. Hold on to it. Leandro gives it back to Braden Reams. There's going to be a 5-second call. Nope. They give it back over to Brown. Brown's dribbling out to the half-court line. And he gets
time now.
They're eating up time is all this is about. 1:33 left.
Working on your ball handling skills.
Yep, that's exactly right. It's going to be Monterey's ball, tipped out by number 13, Grayson Phillips for Wilson.
Used up about 35, 40 seconds of clock time there and all that.
1:25 left. We were just a tad under 2 minutes. I think it was 1:58 when they started. Look at this.
And by the way, you need to look at the score differential right now.
36-23.
It's 13.
I know.
Right between us.
I know. Well, neither one of us are going to be wrong on this one, are we?
We're going to take the average for tonight for the Monterey Sports Network.
All right. Brown's got the ball back, handling the ball.
Back in.
There we go. Braden Reams
doing
gets
a little
it out.
ball handling.
It's stalled.
Which I can respect this from a coach right now. There's no need in.
We're almost under a minute. Leandro Roberts having it. Here's Braden Reams giving it up to Brown, who's going to get across the court.
If I was Wilson right now, I'd be in there. I'd take a foul or whatever I got to do. And
you got to foul at this point. You cannot let them hold the ball and kill the clock.
You got to stop
13 will foul. Don't worry. He's slapping around.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's another one right there for him. He should have received one. Tanner Brown takes a three-point shot, and he misses. Rebounded by Ryan with a full head of steam. Here comes 13, and he misses the layup. Tanner Brown almost has it. Oh, Sparks shoots a three.
Oh,
good.
That was beautiful right there.
36-26 with 21 seconds left. You might get your 12-point dream right here. They call a foul on number 34, Jacob Smith. That's going to put Braden Reams on the line. If he shoots both of them, there's your 12 points, my friend.
We'll see.
We're calling that one right, I think.
I think we're about where we needed to be on that predictions.
Braden Reams coming in. No rebound support with 17 seconds left. Let's see what happens right here.
There's one.
Coach is emptying the bench right here. Number 33 comes in. That's Fabian Castellan. Number 2 comes in. Kian Davis. Number 3 comes in. Aiden. No, that's not Aiden Robertson. Hold on. That's number 2, excuse me. Kian Davis. Where'd the other one go? 0. Joe Goodwin's in.
Joe Goodwin.
Braden Reams misses.
Oh, he misses. 11-point ball game.
We got a fuss on him. He's blown our coverage
yes, he
here.
has.
What is that about? Man. Here comes number 31, Barrett Walker in.
Number 34 is taking the ball down. Little fella there. Oh, he throws it out and save right there at the end.
Oh, that's a fourth grader handling the ball right there.
Yep. These boys are out there.
Yep, number 1 handle the ball, Corbin Miller for Wilson.
And we have a ball game.
37-26, an 11-point win for your Wildcats. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back with you in just 1 minute on this Monterey Sports Network.
Please stay tuned for the VE Customer Share Program wrap-up show as the broadcast team will recap game highlights and stats after a word from our sponsors.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. Looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
All right, folks, welcome back into the Torrey Foust Memorial Gymnasium. Neil got busy down there on the floor, ain't he, Jeff? Talking to coaches and players and stuff like that. So we thought me and Jeff will bring the rest of the show to you.
Yeah, Neil's down there doing what Neil does. He's talking.
He does a lot of that, don't he, brother?
That's right, but that's good. That's why we use him.
Absolutely.
So he's good at talking.
Want to give a shout-out to Jake Ratchford. Jake the Snake. He took care of the camera when Wayne went to the dressing room with the boys.
And he's done a good job of it tonight, too.
I watched him like a hawk, and he really did. There's a few little things we had to tweak, but he did a good job. Appreciate him doing that.
Well, it's always good to see the kids involved in their own stuff around here.
Right. Well, he was standing over there next to Steve, and I kind of went over and asked him. I mean, it was a yes, I will. I mean,
yeah.
You didn't have to think about it. No.
That's good. Jake's a good kid.
He's a really good kid, yeah. We got a bunch of good kids around here.
We do. We're doing it. We talked to Mason Bowman earlier. Monterey, homegrown boy, actually went to Wilson, who we played tonight.
Right, yeah.
Come into Monterey. Like we said, Wilson's just another extension of Monterey, just a second Monterey team.
Well, his daddy played for Monterey.
His daddy played high school for Monterey, and actually I think his daddy went all through school in Monterey.
He did.
And then
he was close to my son's age, I think.
Yep. Yeah, he grew up out here in town, and, good kid. Mason's come up with Mr. Football recognition, and we're tickled to death with that. One thing I'll give Mason credit for, Mason goes out after every game and thanks all his linemen for what they did for him that night. He don't take it as he did it all himself. He knows he did it with help, and that right there is a good kid. But, man, you can't take nothing away from the kid because the kid's got talent. There's no doubt. I've watched him since he was about 8 years old playing football, and I knew he was going to be special.
Yeah.
Now, we get back into this ball game tonight. We'll cover our stats for the evening.
Go ahead and do that, and I'll hush and let you talk.
We've got our Wilson boys. We've got number 24, who was Gus Ryan, and he had 10 points on the night and a couple of fouls. We had another Wilson kid with 10 points, and that would be number 30, Mr. Lakin Sparks, who is high school football player Logan Sparks' little brother.
He played a good game.
He played an awesome game. He may be small, but, son, he makes up for it in hustle.
Yep.
We've got number 13, who is he was actually, I think, Grayson Phillips out there.
They had him down to number 11, didn't they?
Yeah, they had him down to number 11. He had 2 points and 5 fouls.
Wow.
So he had
but he didn't foul out, did he?
Actually, he may have only had 4 fouls.
Yeah, well, you had 5 and they had 4. So.
Yeah, but I think everybody looked surprised when they come up with 4. So.
Yeah, well, they had 4 up there on the board. You had another foul and they didn't change it.
Right. Number 11, Grayson Phillips come up with 3 points. Number 25, who was Cody McLeod, come out there, played some good ball, got a couple fouls. And number 1, Corbin Miller, come out there, played some good ball and got a foul.
Well, to take up a little bit, too, they didn't have very many substitutes.
They didn't have many subs like we did. And, they just they seemed to tire out a little quicker toward the end of the game. But now, I'll tell you what, they come out at halftime with a vengeance.
They did. They come out and played some ball. Didn't close the gap enough to win the game. But
no, but, they come back from a 14 loss at 14-point losing at half-point time to a 13-point losing at the end of the game.
So they
took it down below 10 a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah, they played some good ball.
And then for your Monterey junior high school Wildcats, you got number 1, Braden Reams, who come out of there with 4 points, 3-pointer, and a foul shot. He had a couple fouls where he's digging in. You had number 24, who is Riley Agee, and he is an 8th grader like Braden.
Coach is Dustin Agee's boy.
Yep, from the girls' team, and he come out with 5 points tonight and a couple of fouls. You had number 21, Leandro Roberts, who ended up coming on there strong at the end with 10 points and 1 foul. You have number 11, Mr. Vinny Walker. He had about 3 fouls, but also come up with 5 points. He's really digging in, playing some defense. Didn't get a lot of playing time tonight. I think
had a ton of rebounds.
Yeah, he is really digging in there and getting some rebounds. You had number 20, who's Hayden Peters, who's digging in, got a foul, and number 13, Justin Curtis, who got out there and got a foul shot for 1 point. But the surprise of the night tonight, in my opinion, would be number 25, Tanner Brown, a 6th grader.
Yep.
And old Tanner come out of there with 14 points and had 2 really pretty threes in there.
He's working on that the nickname of downtown.
He is.
Because he's definitely putting in the threes tonight.
He's putting in the threes, and we know that's got to come from Sarah. He couldn't have got that from Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne could play some basketball.
Could he?
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess Sarah can too, but now Wayne was really good at basketball.
But I'm proud of Tanner. He had a real good year in the 5th, 6th grade season, and he's come out here tonight and really got a lot of playing time tonight against this team, and he showed Wayne deserved it.
And
just a 6th grader.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of these boys. First time I've seen a lot of these kids in a long time, and they've all grew up on me. But, they come out and played well.
Yeah, there's a totally different game between this one and the Red Bowling game.
And it was good to see that game here tonight back here at the Troy Foust Memorial Gym. There'll be a rematch of this match in Wilson the next time, and things could go a little different.
Could very well do it. I think they swept it last year. The Cats did.
Yep. But, so we'll see how everything works out here. But
we'll cover another game or two of the junior high before the season's out. Probably the home games, a couple of home games. But we'll definitely keep you updated because we got a ringside seat for one of the assistant coaches on the camera, Mr. Wayne Brown.
Yes.
So he'll keep us updated on the boys, and we'll get Coach Agee to come up and sit during the pregame show sometime maybe.
Yeah,
and check in on them.
He'll give us some good updates, keep us going. Like we said, we're proud of our Wildcats here tonight, sweeping the twin bill here tonight.
Absolutely. And both of them took home a win.
Coming home, and ain't going to take nothing away from this Wilson crew here, which we'll consider an extension of Monterey.
Absolutely.
And they come out and played good. And what I seen here tonight is a lot of future for Monterey High School basketball.
It's both of them are farm clubs for the high school.
That's right. So we're going to see these people fading in and playing together over the next 2 or 3 years. And that's going to be good for Monterey in general and good for the ball that's being played here in this Troy Foust Memorial Gym. As we get ready to sign off tonight, a quick reminder, tomorrow night, broadcast will probably start about 6 tomorrow night, Rick?
Well, a little before.
Maybe a little before 6 for the Monterey High School football game. We got a do-or-die game tomorrow night against the Wartburg Central.
Got to win it.
Bulldogs. We're going to go out there and try to show those Bulldogs that the top dog around here is a Wildcat.
Exactly.
And we need to get this win, finish out our strong season for the year. And we also need to hope for York to get a big win tomorrow night. If you're a Wildcat fan, you better say go Dragons tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
And also, at this point, we need for Oneida to take its game with Coalfield tomorrow night also. There's a little bit of confusion depending on where you look for the seeding for the playoffs. Some are saying Monterey has to win and York has to win. Some are saying if Monterey wins and Oneida wins, Monterey will still go to second and host a playoff. So anything you get into with TSSAA gets convoluted. So to tell you the truth, which way it is, I could not tell you, Rick.
Well, Oneida's got Coalfield at Coalfield, so that's going to be a hard game.
That will be a hard game for Oneida to win. Yeah. What we need to do is we need to get out here and take care of our game and let everything else fall into place, and we'll just see where it goes.
Absolutely.
I'm hoping for that second where we don't have to travel next weekend.
I hope it's in the bag by halftime.
I hope so too.
One of them.
It's going to be a wet, sloppy night, Rick.
Yeah, I know. It's supposed to storm and rain and everything.
So we're going to be up here. Whatever you're doing tomorrow night, I promise you the best decision you can make in this town is to be here at that Monterey High School football field. It is senior night.
Yep.
And we're going to honor our seniors and their parents for all the dedication they've given to those kids over the years. So be out here and ready to go.
probably be there, before the game, so we'll cover it.
It
on
generally
the pregame
is.
show.
It'll generally start about 6:30.
Yeah, we'll cover that and get back into our pregame.
And
show.
this could be the Wildcats' last game at the Medley Field here in Monterey this year, so we need a big crowd up here.
Right.
We need to let them. We need to let Wartburg know they're up here on the mountain.
Yep. We got. Hang on just a minute. We got Coach Joey Hoover coming up on the mic here, going to talk about that boys game. We'll get him all wired up here and ready to go. Hey, Coach.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing after that big win down there tonight?
We'll take that W any day of the week, right?
Yes, sir. And that's who was that you beat?
The Wilson Warriors.
Okay. I just thought I would ask you. I figured you know who they were.
Just a little bit, yeah. I think we could extend our lead a little bit more there at the end, but, we wanted to slow it down and get some other things going on, too, and get some other players in, but it is what it is.
Well, we bragged on you for not running that score up. Well, you could have.
Well, maybe. You never know. I mean, anything could happen, of course, but I think we're okay. We played a good all-around game. I think we rebounded a lot better than I thought we would tonight because last year at third place, they had 19 offensive rebounds the first half. At their place last year.
Well, that's hard to overcome.
Yes. We were down by 15, I think, at halftime last year. So, big turnaround this time, though, thank goodness.
What's the difference between this Red Bowling game and this game tonight?
Well, I think we showed more poise. I think we slowed the ball down a little better. I think we tried to force it way too much against RBS. Tonight, they looked inside like I told them to. Our big guys had, I don't know how many Roberts had or Vinny did, but I think it's a lot. So
he had a bunch of rebounds. He had 3 points.
Okay, well, that's all right.
Is this Wilson or is that?
This is the Cats right here.
Okay. No, he had 5.
Who, Leandro?
No,
Vinny. Vinny had 5. Leandro, I think, had 10.
Good.
Yeah.
And
we didn't get the rebounds.
Brown had 12.
Brown had 12. I knew he
14?
had a bunch. 14? Okay.
You talking about Tanner?
Yeah.
Was it 12?
12.
Okay.
He came in and gave us a big spark off the bench. I think he's deserved a start, and I may even start him Tuesday night as well as he's playing. So, even as a 6th grader, he's doing well.
He's doing really good.
But you got to give that this is the level now. It's about best person gets the spot.
Yes, exactly right. You got to produce when you're in there.
Yep.
You're talking about Vinny. I don't know how many rebounds he had.
Quite a few.
He's like a vacuum cleaner on the board.
He is. And, that's all, the first year we told him, we said, and he warmed up with us and played a bunch with us during JV time, down him and Leandro down to the other end of the floor. And we just said, all you need to do is rebound, and that's all we want you to do. That's it. Every time you get a putback, that's just icing on the cake, every time you do something like that.
Yeah.
So, and he's answered the call. He's done well for us.
Y'all did good, and congratulations on the win, Coach.
Thank goodness.
We'll be keeping up with you, and we'll probably have you on the pregame show tomorrow night. Football game. We'll talk about this week in general.
Good deal. Maybe we'll get that good win tomorrow night.
And that's what we're going
Let's
for.
hope so.
That's what we talked about there a minute ago.
Well, I talked to Coach this morning. And he was really hopeful. He said, we could go either way, but he said, I think we'll be fine. So, that speaks wonders. He bragged on his backs, bragged on his defense. Still not sure about Carter Charles unless he practiced today. I don't know. I wasn't there, so
yeah, he was under concussion protocol.
Yeah, I think he'd done everything he's supposed to so far, but of course that's to be determined. Maybe we'll see.
We'll find out. We'll see him as they come out on the field tomorrow.
Very true. Very true.
But like I said, congratulations on the win, and
thank goodness. Thank you.
Is there anything you wanna tell your fans?
Well, thank everybody very much for coming out and supporting us tonight. I know
Had
there
a
was
big
something.
crowd.
Yes, very big crowd. I know there was something going over at Burke's too, and I talked to 2 or 3 people said they went over there and they came over here too, and I said that's wonderful. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, yeah.
Literacy night. That's what it was over there. Yeah.
Well, that's good deal.
And Wilson usually brings a bigger crowd than what they usually do, but not did tonight. So I mean that's okay.
They still a bunch over there though.
Sure was. That's for sure.
They was. I tell you, I seen a lot of hope for Monterey High School football here tonight between both teams.
Oh, absolutely.
There was some really good players out there on that Wilson.
Big boys,
or basketball team.
Yeah. Hey, some of the big boys.
I'm hoping they play football.
So there you go.
Yes,
so, Jim.
Yeah. Well, folks, I tell you what, we're going to wrap this in the wrap-up show up, and appreciate everybody listening. For Coach Joey Hoover, Jeff Elrod, Neil Markham, my name is Rick McNeil, and we're going to sign off, and we'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon.
Go Cats.
Tomorrow at about 6 o'clock.
At First
Okay.
Volunteer
Y'all have
Bank,
a good
we're
evening.
not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcats Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!